The one like further up. Here-ish.
Yes, this certain
The
one.
one on the coast? Yeah, okay, okay.
We've removed the arrows. All gone. So now we're going to this one. There you go. Marker. I know I made that token for a reason. Why don't I just move it over? There you go. There you go.
Yahoo.
Yahoo. Alright, yeah, so you I'll decide like, we need a couple more points. We should head on out. You don't want to go back to the village and be like, by the way, we cleared it up for you. Or I'm sure you like just walk on past them, maybe. No?
Oh, in my notes from last week it says we returned to the village as the last thing noted.
Oh, you did? Okay, awesome. Yeah, I think let me play out that scene then. I think you all return to the village and you tell them like, hey, we like,
Monica, I don't know if it's just me, but you're really quiet.
oh, am I?
Yeah, you sound like you're really far.
Okay, is that better?
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
is a lot better, yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
Way better.
I forgot that I did not make my mic loud enough. There you go. Thank you for the heads up. But yeah, I think like you guys make your way to the village. Like last time you went to the village, you told them like, "Hey, we got rid of it," and they say, "Thanks." God, that's been there for like a little bit. Hopefully, it doesn't come back. Yeah, where are you?
And like
guys
I think
next?
like some people were actually like not very happy because they were paid to get rid of it, and now
Oh,
Yeah,
you guys kind of took their job.
took their job.
yeah. So there were a couple of people who were like not that happy about it. I think
Oh.
Yeah.
because at one point when we started like chopping the bramble, they were like, hey,
I'm like, that's our job.
we want the money for this, so like don't.
Well,
Yeah.
sorry.
I think
I was like, okay.
The people whose houses were swallowed up by the bramble are like, well, thanks, I have my house back. But the rest of them are like,
Yeah.
oh, you didn't need to do that, did you? But whatever. Who's gonna pay us now? Those easy money. Damn. Maybe they'll hold the laurels again and then we'll come back, I guess. Yeah.
Oh my God.
We'll make the brambles even tougher. Yeah. And then they're like whispering among each other. We'll make her. Should we make up a ghost? Yeah, I think we can tell people the village is haunted, and then they can get over here and I don't know. We can get paid to be like haunted village, and then they like look up at you and they're like, "Why are you still here? Like, get out! Like, you got your points, right? Good luck, I guess." Stupid scabs.
Thanks. Yeah, I guess we leave.
As you're leaving, like the one of the like I think girls who was helping like fix the bramble like runs up and like catches up with you and she's like panting. She's like, oh, don't mind them. Oh, sorry, I wanted to catch up and say thanks. I haven't been able to enter my house in 3 months. Well, that's not of the bramble's fault. The bramble was just 2 weeks, but we've been prepping the village to figure out what to do for the laurels. So glad that it's over, and don't worry about them. It'll reset. We just wanted to say thanks. Here you go. Good luck with the next one. You guys are headed north, right? To the closest point? The next one?
Yeah, northeast.
Here, this might be helpful. And she hands you a little scroll. And the little
Oh.
scroll has like a key on it.
Oh,
Wait,
what's this
like
for?
a rat or like the paper?
Huh?
Sorry, I misheard that. Was that a squirrel or was that a squirrel?
A scroll.
A scroll.
Okay.
Scroll.
Sorry.
Like paper.
Sorry.
Either way, right? It's like, hey, what's this for? This.
Actually, the group that previously went through the I think event ahead of you, they left it with us when they were walking through here. They didn't finish Karthus's quest, which is why you guys got to do it.
Oh.
But I don't know. They found it there, and maybe it'll be important to you. I don't know. But wanted to say thanks. So here you go. And hands you the squirrel.
Yeah, we'll take the squirrel from her. But like, what was it? Who were the group that passed through here before us? Then, do you remember what they looked like?
Yeah. They were what is it? There were three like, you know, and then she does like the height motion for like little like short people.
Yeah, little guys.
Yeah.
Okay, 3 little guys.
Okay, I wouldn't say little guys. That seems a little demeaning, but you know, three of the smaller folk. And one of them was a really shouty purple guy. But they were mostly pretty nice. They had some guy with a hood with them, and I don't know. All of you adventure types kind of look the same to me. If I'm gonna be real honest with you, not that that's like, is that racist for me to say? Sorry.
No.
No.
Some of us are better designed than others, though. You have to admit that.
Yeah, I mean, designed is a really interesting way of putting it, but yes, I do agree.
So three little guys and 1 guy with a hood.
Yeah, little guys, sure. Yeah, and then I think there was also oh gosh, and then she like scratches her ear. She's like, there was what is it? He had a tail, you know, one of those guys.
All right. Okay. A dragonborn, perhaps?
No. He was
A tiefling.
Tiefling.
Sure, yeah.
Okay.
We don't have any of those in our village, so I'm assuming yes.
I see. Oh, okay. Well, thanks for telling us.
Yeah, no problem. Good luck out there. And she gives you thumbs up, and then she like jogs back, and then starts complaining about the brambles, so she can join back in with the crowd.
Okay. This is for the next point, which is northeast. Was it?
Yes, you guys are
On the
headed
map?
north to the northernmost of the interest points.
Okay.
Yep.
So
Let's go.
just like I'm assuming that they were talking about Jorul's group, right? Because like
Oh, Joral's group is not made out of 3 little guys, right?
There are 3 little
there's
guys.
a halfling, there's a
Well,
dwarf,
small is
there's a-
subjective.
It's well subjective.
Oh, true. I
You sure
remember
purple
2.
guy gotta be Jorul?
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
gonna
I
say, I
think-
was like shouty purple guy sounds like
It's gotta be.
That's true. It's been so long since the roach incident. I have forgotten how many people were there. I just remember
Is
a
that
lot
who-
of people.
who's the third
Hey, who's
the
the
third-
tiny one?
like roughly small lure?
They have the halfling,
Oh.
remember the healer.
Yeah, there's 2 halflings
There's
or
one
2 dwarves.
halfling and 2 dwarves.
Okay, there you go. So I was
that
like, yeah,
explains, that explains
yeah, okay.
everything.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, it is Jorul's group, right?
All right, that explains everything. It's time to move.
Okay.
Okay. You guys make your way north. You can make me a little what is it, survival roll to see how well you can track it. But honestly, it's pretty straightforward. Now that the bramble is gone, it's pretty easy to traverse the forest and whatnot. So, but feel free, whoever is leading the party, to do a navigation with a survival roll.
Okay, about
We all turn collectively.
All of you turn as one to a
Sure. Yeah, give me 1 sec because like D&D has decided it's gonna be loading forever.
Yeah, she's warming up. Don't worry about it.
What if I rolled
Okay.
it for you? Is that even possible?
Oh, I think I got it. It's fine.
Oh yeah, I see it.
It's here.
Nice.
Yeah. Okay. There you go. 20.
Cool.
Yes, we get there. I presume very easily. Very
I
quickly.
hope so.
Ahead of time.
I hope so.
It's almost like you teleported there. You were so fast. You you're walking through the woods.
Wow.
Very nice. The sun is setting. I think by the time you get there, it's definitely like night. And you make it to here. Damn, if I can get it. Ugh.
The old man voice.
Sorry, it's been a while. Oh my god, there we go. Yeah, so you guys make it. Wow, this map's really fucking tall. All right, you guys make it to here. You see it kind of coming from like a while away. Why are 2 of you still on the DF island? There we go. Get over here. But yeah, you come and you see there is a lighthouse. Let's put your tokens down if you will want to. And the lighthouse is shining, and you are by the sea, and it's nighttime.
I am not gonna
Outdoors.
lie. This lighthouse looks like it's about to kill us.
What does that mean? What do you mean? It's a very
It
nice,
looks very cute.
nice little lighthouse.
It's just out there, just like, woo. Jeez, the
But how
light
do you
is so
see
cool.
out?
I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah. This architecture
map.
looks very defined.
Oh shit.
It looks like an office building.
What the fuck?
How do
What
you
kind of office
zoom
building are
out?
you looking at?
Sorry,
Oh,
how do you
man.
zoom
Penthouse
out
suite.
again?
Yeah.
Sweet. It's a lighthouse.
Kind- Art Deco.
Yeah, it's very art deco, yeah.
Yeah, it's a beautiful lighthouse. I think any of you who have dark vision. Well, no, there's lights, so you can see the whole thing. Any of you who would like,
Nice.
you can make me a history check, or I think a history check.
We can try.
You can try.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. Our
Wow.
party's strong suit.
It's kind of
Intelligent.
wow.
Wow.
Yeah, I know, right?
No,
Let's go,
okay.
Merlin.
Okay, the
No.
person who should know knows. Okay.
Yeah, the old lady would know.
Yeah. The
yeah,
old
wow.
person.
Oh my god, all of you
Wow.
ass. Alright.
Right?
Okay,
The
to
only
be
person who
fair,
knows is the
right,
person who was alive.
To be fair, I've got a negative stat in this one, so nobody else has an excuse.
That's true. Getting an 8 with a -2 is still a little impressive, I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, so
my God.
Merlin, for some reason, there's no reason, you're the oldest, so you are like, you've seen this sort of architecture before. It's not very common, especially in this part of the world. Lower Orchard does not have this sort of like very ornate, like austere architecture. The only place and the only kind of sort of like culture that normally builds structures with this sort of geometric, very austere looking style are the dwarves. So a lot of like Dwaro fortresses, especially those in the east, Eastern dwarves usually have this sort of style, whereas like the ones who live in Lower Orchard and sort of the west have a little more organic looking cities, but they still have a lot of this Art Deco type. The strange thing to you, though, is that, like, dwarves do not really... I mean, this is just a generalization, but they don't build lighthouses because they don't go out to sea. Because the sea has no mountains. And that's a lot of water.
Right.
And they're not really, sailor types. So it is, like, a bit interesting to see this architecture in this setting. But this, like, sort of... the patterns on the floor and like the patterns in the building remind you very much so of like a dwarven stronghold.
Okay, I guess Merlin would tell the party that.
It's like, oh yeah, it seems like maybe they built this on commission or something. Yeah. Well, no
Yeah.
harm done. We should go have a look.
We're already here anyway.
Yeah. Are the
Maybe
two
we
boats
can,
like? Yeah, there are like two boats here too, right?
Yeah, there are two boats. They have like these like inner like magically illuminated lanterns at the ends, and they're sort of docked in this tiny dock to the bottom right. You can see it jutting out of the rock
Right.
face.
Yeah, but they're like basically empty from what we can see, right?
Yeah.
She'll
Right,
just go knock on the door.
I suppose so. Well,
Yeah,
it's
maybe
the lighthouse
spend the
is
night
just
here.
giving off light, right? So let's just go to see who's there.
Merlin, come back. Get back here. What are you teleporting over there?
The slow slide.
As you step onto like this part, as you step onto it, you hear like a whipping sound, as like an arrow just grazes your cheek, Merlin, and whizzes past you. You can see, like, looking to your left and right, there are holes in the side of the bridge. Like these railings are quite tall, and they seem to have holes, and one of them opened up to shoot an arrow at you as you stepped onto that section.
Okay, then she's gonna drop on all fours and start crawling.
I knew it. Let's go.
Okay. Yeah, make me an acrobatics check for every, you need to make me one for every 30 feet that you move. Make me an acrobatics check. Great. You make it 30 feet. Make it to here.
Here.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
sorry.
you guys witness.
Press the wrong one.
You guys
Here?
witness, yeah, to there. You guys witness Merlin on all fours scurrying around as like arrows like whiz past her and like miss her completely. Oh my god. Okay. So I think you make it to like here. When not an arrow but like a spike from the bridge underneath you like shoots up, and it hits you for. Hits you for 17 damage as it like gouges your knee.
Ow. Yikes.
It's okay. It's okay, Merlin. Only 30 feet more. You can do this.
Do you keep going?
I love how we're all just like cheering while she just crawls across the bridge.
Everyone's silence. We need to
We're
watch.
just all like just staring her do
It's like
cheering
watching
while
a
she-
spaceship though launch for the first time. We need to watch what
I
happens.
know, right?
Holy shit,
Alright,
bro.
Merlin,
Oh,
you make
no.
it- you make it like to here, and you again, it is not an arrow. It is not an arrow this time, nor something that comes out from the ground. But actually, right here, and you don't even notice it. There's a tripwire, and you trip
Oh my
over
God.
it, and on all fours, and the wire like digs into your palms, and it does
Goodbye, Merlin.
No.
it's 3 damage. So not so bad.
Okay, that's not bad.
Not so bad. But you take 3 more damage as this wire like trips you up, and actually as it makes contact with you, it starts spinning around you.
Hello?
And you are now grappled and caught in what is
Oh, no.
a wire net. Oh yeah, so you're kind of trussed up at the end of the bridge.
I'm trapped in an iron net.
Yeah,
We can
trapped
see
in a
that.
wire net.
Can I like use my strength to, I don't know, try to break the net? Something?
To break the net.
Hope your way out.
You can try, but I will tell you, as you are struggling in the net, something strange is happening. The more you struggle, the tighter the net becomes, and it's sort of compressing you into its like weft. But you can
Okay,
you can
then.
make me a
We
strength
did.
check if you'd like.
Okay, I'm just gonna
Can a buddy fly over me
teleport?
try to help her?
Can I just like face step out of there?
You can face step out, sure.
Okay.
Yeah, you face step out of the net, and then it like flops down to the ground. And actually, as you like face step and you turn around, you see the net like untangle itself, and then like sort of like disappear. And not that it disappears, that it becomes still again. It becomes a tripwire again, right in that section.
Oh.
But
That's
yeah,
handy.
you've made it to the
Wow.
other end.
Um,
Only slightly.
after a series.
Yeah, your knee is bloody, but you know, mostly fine.
Merlin spits at it and then continue forward.
Okay.
Terrible.
Yeah.
Can we say
What are the
Can we-
rest of
we-
you
we-
doing, having witnessed whatever the hell that was?
well, we've watched Merlin like fail and succeed across this bridge, right? So
Yeah.
we at least kind of know where the arrows are coming from and where the spikes are. So can we use that experience to cross this in a safer manner?
Yeah, I will give you a +2 to whatever you're rolling to cross the bridge.
All right.
Now that we have popcorn gift Merlin all the way across.
Now that you have watched your ancestor do it.
Oh god.
Oh, for real.
Yeah. Can I crawl across the bridge
You can make
on the edge?
you can make me an acrobatics check for every 30 feet. +2 to your acrobatics.
Okay. Good lord, not the best with the acrobatics thing. Please pray for me.
Crane.
Don't worry,
I
me
may
too.
need a new character.
Why don't we also take the just a boat
Where's
to sail
where's the-
across instead of taking the bridge?
How are you going? You have to climb up though. I think
You
if
have to
you.
climb
It's
up.
okay.
Correct.
I'm good at
That's
climbing. I just turned immediately to Kevin. You can drive a boat.
And you want to drive a boat?
Does
We
anybody
can start driving.
does anybody have boat proficiency?
Wait, do I?
Does anybody?
I do. I
feel like
have
some may
vehicles.
would, right?
Yeah, I have vehicles. Water. Yes, I think this is a
Oh my
water
God.
vehicle.
Yes, if you have water vehicle proficiency, you can navigate the boat.
Okay, everyone, let's go to the boat. My IRL -2 intelligence thinking, well, why don't we just crawl across the rocks? Good lord.
Okay, how many...
Thanks, Giles. I would not have thought of that.
So are you guys all getting in the boats?
I
Yeah.
guess so. Yeah.
Okay.
Can Avani just fly across and join
Yeah,
Merlin?
Bonnie's normal.
Avani, you can try. You can give it a go. I will say, if you're gonna try to fly across, as you like hover above, the arrows will shoot up to try to get you.
Oh, I mean, okay. I can try anyway.
You can try anyway. What's the worst that can happen? You crawl on all fours just like Merlin?
We can dodge the arrows mid-air, I guess.
Bonnie? Let's go, Bonnie.
Okay, yeah. Do an acrobatics check for the.
Now that we know where it is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plus two. Actually,
come back on
yeah,
what?
plus two. 17.
19,
Yeah, you're
okay.
fine. You make it 30 feet across, flying, hovering.
Okay, so that's I have to do it like how many times? I'll just roll like X number of times.
So 30, then 1, 2, 3, and then one more, 4. So you do 4 times. So you have 3 more times. Good. Ooh. So the second one, an arrow does graze you for 17 damage.
The arrow?
Yeah, these are like I think you can.
Wow, even at 14? Wow, okay, never mind. I'll take it.
Yeah.
Whatever.
These are like, you feel them when they catch you. They're very heavy arrows. These are not like normal gauge. These are like all
Like ballistic.
these are all iron ballistic, like almost like trying to take down people who are approaching by sea type arrows.
Ballistic. Good luck, guys.
Good luck, people on the boat.
Is it still?
Oh my god. It'll be so funny if there are
Well,
actually
either
arrows
way-
under the bridge.
No wonder. But yeah.
Can
Sorry.
This is random, but like, can I just crawl under the bridge? Does that work?
So what does that mean? What does that mean? What do you mean?
Wait, so are the others taking the boat or not now?
I need to ferry the other two over to the other side. That's fair. Get in the boat, fellas. How many people can fit in one boat?
I think 3 uncomfortably and 2 comfortably.
Okay.
Okay. Well, it's 3 now.
It's
That works.
We can be 3 uncomfortably.
So there's there's some dude. I feel like there's some doodle where we are like,
Oh my god.
clinging to each other on the boat or something.
Yeah. Well, yeah, Bonnie, you made it to the other side. You were there.
Okay.
And with Merlin. Both having like
Huh?
been hit by ballista.
Oh my
Oh my god.
fucking god. Can somebody do that?
Well, can't Sunray
A
do that?
Naruto character?
I don't think you have a climb speed, Sunday.
No, I don't. However,
Oh
I
my
might
God.
start thinking about like getting climb speed. Anyway, let's all figure out how to drive this boat.
Okay, are you guys all on the boats then?
Yeah.
Alright,
Okay,
let's say you're all on
that's
the
what
boats.
just happened.
Okay, the boats don't. I can't move the boat icon because it's part of the map, but don't worry about it. You get onto the boat and they're sort of chained to the dock. But the chain has a little padlock on it. With a little
Alright.
keyhole.
Oh, is this what the key's for? I'll try and use it.
And they click open. Yeah, looks like the
Nice.
key was for the boats.
Oh,
Okay.
great.
As
The
we're heading
other,
out,
yeah.
sorry, can we just
No, no.
give Sunmei a parting inspiration?
Thank you.
What do you tell Sunmei to inspire her?
blessings on me for
Yes.
being our
I'm gonna
Hello,
give
guy.
Sanmei a guidance to be like, just spotting for us. Like let's not run into this and that. Stuff like
Okay, so
Yeah.
we're gonna be expecting like ballista arrows, right? From what I saw, like attack Merlin and Avani. Can I take the other boat with us and use it as like a shield?
that. What the fuck?
How does that work? Explain.
Oh my god, it's gotta be like turtle ship from like Korean, like
Oh my god! Yeah, the
You know
turtle
which one?
ship. Yeah.
You put the other
Yeah,
ship on
like-
top of you? Huh?
Just like yeah, I guess so.
Huh?
Wait, it's so hard to like illustrate what I'm
It's a
thinking.
boat
I know
Please explain to me
It's
what
like-
this means.
this, right?
Yes.
Yes. It's a lid.
Yes.
We're gonna use it as a
Oh my
lid
god.
for our boat.
Oh my god.
Okay, Somebody, do you have any carpentry skills? How are you doing this? Are you just holding it above your head? How's
It's
this?
Oh my
I don't have
god,
any
you
skill in carpentry,
guys.
unfortunately.
How
Does,
are
do
you?
like
Oh
do
my
like
god.
Hako and Kevin have any such skill?
No. But I figured Sanmei was just going
my
to hold it over her
Yeah, we're
head.
just gonna hold it.
I can imagine like you guys sitting here hammering away, and the two at the top. What is that hammering noise? Who's building a house right now? What the fuck?
God. Why not?
It's so unwell. You know what?
Oh my
Okay,
god.
I will say, if you want to, Sunday, hold it over your head. You cannot
Yeah.
navigate because you are holding onto the boat. So the other two
Okay,
have
that's
to
fair.
navigate.
Alright, that's fair. I think I will leave it to the other two to navigate then.
Okay.
We can't navigate both as well as you do, Sonmei. So what if like
Let them
You
hold.
guys hold?
yeah.
Yeah,
You
I
can- you
mean,
can hold the
Hako
front
has
and the
14 strength, so they can hold it up somewhat. with Kevin,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, it's okay. It doesn't have to be perfect.
Yeah.
I will say these boats are like iron tipped at the front and the back. They are not light boats. So either Sunmei carries it by herself and has disadvantage, or both of you have to carry it, but both of you are occupied. Both of your hands are occupied. Kevin and
That's
Hako.
fine.
That's fine. That's
Yeah.
fine.
I'm sure Sonmei will figure out this part of inspiration and guidance.
Oh
Yeah,
god.
yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Just let go at any time, right? If worst comes to worst.
Okay. Yeah. So when you pick up the boat, both of you, whoever, one of you, I guess, can make me a strength athletics check with advantage, because you're helping.
Oh
I
god.
have -1, so
Okay.
We have
I
to
have-
leave it to Hako.
Okay, I have advantage, right?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Let's find out. 14 plus knowledge of a past life, because I can do that
Okay.
for some reason. It's so weird. Like that you can just do this, but oh shit, plus 5! So
Oh.
19!
Okay.
Let's go.
Okay.
Yay.
Hako, Hako.
I'm going to
Let's
describe
go.
what happens. Kevin, you are like steadying Hako's waist as they pick up the other boat and put it on top of you all. And as you do that, all of you hear this groaning, creaking sound as your boat slowly starts to lower into the water. More water starts sloshing up the sides of the boat. Because you've just put a what is essentially like a 250-pound weight onto the boat that is meant to carry 10 people, and your boat is slowly sinking as you lift this other boat above your heads. Well,
So
Yeah.
Wait.
do you keep the boat above your head?
Well,
Kevin, you need to sound concerned.
Kevin
You are
is
the only
drowning.
one that
Ain't
can
about
drown.
him.
We're
We
like,
can't
oh no,
change
Kevin's
weight
drowning.
with precipitation, right?
You cannot prestidigitate your boat
Okay.
filling with water. That's not how that spell works.
It's okay,
we still
Kevin.
want
If you,
guidance?
do you feel no? This. Well, I think I would turn to Kevin and be like, okay, do you feel safe right now?
I guess the worst thing that could happen is that we'll drown, but You guys okay? No, I'm fine.
Kevin, the water is up to your knees at this point. It is continuing to enter the boat.
You know,
That's fine.
That's fine. Okay.
you're the only one who can't breathe underwater. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Kevin has drowned a total of like 3 times before this already. Maybe let's not make it a 4th time. To be fair to Kevin.
I mean, I could
It's
just
like,
toss this
do,
boat
can,
off.
can do Avani and Merlin like see the boat filling with water from where they are?
Honestly, I think you guys don't. You guys are like really far away, and all you see is that one
Yeah.
of the lights like moved up and is now there's 2 lights stacked on top of each other. I don't think you could feasibly like logic out as to why that is. Or maybe you can.
Just some shit is happening all the way over here.
Something is
Okay,
happening.
to be fair, why don't we just risk it normally? If Kevin starts drowning every time we come near water, he might develop like some sort of trauma. Let's not have that.
The water is
It's
now
kind of
chest
funny
high,
because
Kevin.
Kevin's born by the water, right?
Yeah.
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 I think that to my memory, every time we've encountered a water-filled stage, Kevin has drowned once.
Oh my god. Oh
The
my
waterfall and I think the cockroach heaves.
God. Why don't you guys just sail across normally? Oh my god.
Yeah. It's okay. Let's just do
Toss
it
this boat
normally.
off.
Okay.
This is so
No burger.
weird.
We just do it like normal people now.
Okay, you put the boat down. You're going to have to bail the water out from this boat because it
That's
is
fine.
about like knee high at this point.
We'll just move to the new to the new.
Oh, okay. Sure.
Oh my god.
Sure. Alright, you're on the other boat now.
Let's go.
There you go.
What do we roll?
Okay, I guess now you all will start to, yeah, you can navigate the boat, Sunmei, I think. Yeah, so let's say you make it, I don't have a boat token. Here, I'll make one. Boat. There you go, that's the boat.
Nice.
Yay.
I don't know if you can move it, but tell me where you want me to put it.
I guess as close as possible to like since we don't really have like we'll just drive it underneath the bridge.
Underneath the bridge? Okay.
Yeah.
So you sail the boat. You can navigate the boat because you have water vehicle.
Yep.
It's actually, honestly, it's really nice out. There's like some like fireflies around. The sea breeze is pretty relaxing, nice and cool. It's not too cold though. As you like sort of enter the view of the bridge though, you hear like a that like swishing sound as like something attempts to strike your boat, and you see a what looks like an arrow heading towards the boat. You can make me a athletics or a you can make me an athletics check to steer the boat out of the way as you see what looks like a harpoon come out of the side of the bridge to shoot the boat.
Once more, we are in peril. Let me see.
Don't forget you have guidance and
Yeah, well, I'll use guidance. How do I? Is this how you do it? Roll.
E4, right?
Yeah.
Total of 16.
Yeah, so 16, and then, okay, 16 is fine. So you manage to, like, steer the boat out of the way as the, like, heavy iron, harpoon, like, splashes into the water. It sounds real heavy and hefty. And then it, like, clicks, and then it's, like, slowly, like, chained back into the side of the wall. Yeah, you can keep going.
do you think we should go under the bridge or we should stay away from it?
Do you want to go under the
I
bridge?
think, well, all the arrows seem to be coming out from the sides of the bridge, right?
Mm-hmm.
At least from
Oh,
what we've seen so far. So if we go under the bridge, maybe there would not be anything, lining the bottom?
Okay. You guys turn to, like...
Yeah.
Good. Now the boat is like sideways. It goes underneath the bridge.
Oh my god.
The boat. There's the boat. Yeah, you guys are under the bridge. I think you will have to sort of sail around this section. I don't know if you can see my mouse, but you can sail around here because this is like solid underneath. But you're under the bridge and nothing is
Oh.
happening as you're underneath.
Oh, this whole part is just solid rock.
This
Is it like a wall?
Each of these like pillars extends all the way down to the sea, and it's like a
Right,
wall
right,
underneath
right.
that holds the bridge up. Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, then I guess like we can just sail to shore, you know, just kind of coast around it and then towards like the base.
Sure.
Yeah.
You sail around here. I think that how do I make this boat look like it's sailing there? Okay, cool. So you sail around here. While you're like trying to hug this like side of the wall, you notice that like it is really nice Art Deco, and you couldn't see it from the top, but actually each of these like pillar thingies from the top looks like just some like geometric shapes, but it's actually like a helmet, and each of these like things, walls, pillars, is a statue, like a stone statue of a dwarf, holding up the bridge, like basically with his hands like held up high. So these dwarven statues are holding up the bridge, and then as you like navigate the boat around them, make another athletics check to steer the boat out of the way as the dwarven statue attempts to kick the boat, like it's stone leg.
Tiny
Out
people.
to try to kick the boat. Okay, yeah, you easily like navigate the boat away from the dwarven statue as it's like mechanical like kicks out, and then like you can hear the click click click
Nice.
click 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 as it like rewinds back into place. But yeah, you guys I think you make it all the way to like here.
Hey, let's go.
But now you're at the cliff face. What do you want to do?
It's time to help Kevin and Hako up. Because we have to climb, right?
Yeah,
I presume so.
get up
Yep.
there.
Oh goodness.
Can the other two see us?
They can see the light down there, but they're gonna have to like get on top of the like wall part and then like look and then get over here and look down to see you, because I think it's about like a 50-foot climb up.
Okay. I guess like if if anything, I can start helping Kevin and Hako up. Maybe Avani, like if we have rope.
Yeah,
or
I was gonna
something, we
say.
can-
I was actually yeah, I was gonna say we could go. I mean, she could try to help you guys by like flying behind you.
Ooh,
Oh yeah. Why not?
you can do that.
Yeah, because yeah,
Oh shit. Yeah.
Avani will go try to help Kevin, I guess, because he can drown and the two of you can't. So like if he falls, it would be worse.
That's very fair.
It would be worse if Kevin fell.
That's true.
Yeah, Kevin is not
Kevin
immune to
is not
drowning.
immune to drowning, for real.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
so Avani, you can help them out. I think I will then give you advantage as they try to climb, if you're trying to help them get up the side of the wall.
Okay.
Okay.
Roll for this.
Well, Kevin, roll me an acrobatics or athletics check for the first 30 feet, and then you can do it again for the last 30 to get up. It's a wet, mossy rock face, so it's a little hard, but you know you have
I
advantage.
just rolled it straight. Oh,
Yeah,
with advantage.
You can roll with advantage, yeah, because Avani's helping you guys.
Okay, I'm running acrobatic with advantage.
Oh, easy! You made it.
Nice.
Yay!
Kevin
And I
looks
roll
like a
it
ninja
again, right?
warrior, just like hopping up there. That's like my Greek style.
Oh wow.
Yeah, Kevin
wow.
looks great.
Yay!
Popping off. Let's
Amazing.
go.
Do you guys say that as Kevin's climbing? Like, yay! Wow!
Yay, wow.
Words of encouragement, I think.
Yeah, actually, while Kevin's climbing and you guys are like, awesome, can Hako or, what is it, Sunmei, actually both of you, can make me a, perception check if you'd like.
Sure. Yikes.
Okay.
10.
I'm gonna use the bardic inspiration for this. How Kevin, what's your hit dice for bardic?
I think.
1d8
it's,
now?
D8?
D8.
D8 now?
Let me check.
D8 now,
Alright.
I think, are level
D8
6.
now.
Okay,
Ooh!
16 for me then.
Okay, with a 16, you barely see it, but like, I don't remember who was the pointed it out, but those like ghost fish that were filming you earlier, you can see them now. They're sort of like, the not the ghost fish, but they seem like a cousin of the ghost fish. These like little like lights that you thought were fireflies are actually holding like tiny like magical like orbs, and they are fluttering around Kevin as he like climbs the wall.
I whisper about their existence to Hako, but I also tell him I don't think we should let Kevin know. He might get nervous and fall.
Yeah, probably not. Don't worry, he's too busy climbing.
Yeah.
Right,
I
Kevin?
turn back to Kevin and continue clapping my hands. You can do it.
All right, ready for your next 30 feet, Kevin?
Oh, was that not my second roll?
That was your first acrobatics.
He rolled twice. There's
You
like
rolled
two
twice?
19s
Oh,
here.
you are two 19s. Yeah, you're fine.
Yeah.
You look very graceful hopping up. It's like very fluid motion. Avani like barely has to help you, but like you know you made it up and you land gracefully at the top, like right here. Let me move your token. Wow, nice job, Kevin.
Yay.
Giovanni.
Oh, let me-
No problem. Does anybody else need assistance since they're all down there? Still down there.
I think assistance like would always be great, like regardless.
Sure.
Right?
Yeah, okay. She will fly back down to attempt to help you guys too.
Cool.
Whichever one of you is going next.
I think perhaps Hako should go next.
Probably.
Yeah.
All right, give it a go, Hako.
Alright.
You can do
Guidance myself real quick.
Let's go.
It's for the best.
Let's go.
Yeah, so you can do acrobatics or athletics. Either one's fine.
Okay, I think athletics is great. Oh, 2 17s.
What is
Yay!
that?
Oh, nice.
And then
Ooh, nice.
plus 4, 23.
Wow.
Jesus Christ.
Oh,
What the fuck?
Hako looks like crazy, like going up there. Like just it's like two jumps, like two huge jumps, and you just pull yourself up with ease, and you land very gracefully next to Kevin. Sama, you're the last one up.
Okay. It's
Yay!
athletics or acrobatics with advantage, right?
Yes, with advantage.
Okay, cool.
Easy.
All right.
Yeah, you make
Running.
it up there with your so that's your first roll. You need to roll I think one more time.
Okay, sure. Athletics.
Oh, easy. Yeah, you make it up there, no problem.
Yay!
Somebody powering
Jogging
up. Powering
Nice.
up the rock face.
across the field.
Yeah.
Let's go.
And yeah, you guys make it. All of you are at the door.
Well, that sure was something.
Yeah.
I checked to see if the fireflies are still around. Are they still here?
You can make another perception check, sure.
Okay. Where me? Perception.
Yeah. They're kind of hard to see, but interestingly enough, the fireflies like after you guys all get up, they rather than like hovering around you as fireflies, you actually see one of them like land on the stone, and like they change from light to look like a little like pebble on the wall.
Oh, okay, cool.
And if you weren't looking for them, you wouldn't have seen it, I think.
Right. All right.
So everything could be a camera.
Sort of, yeah, like the system of this place. So far, what we see right now is just the front of the lighthouse, right? The door.
Yeah, you see these two ornate, heavy stone doors. They're symmetrical and they seem pretty like tightly shut. They're within this like tall like gate entrance, of which there are like a couple of steps to climb up to.
Okay.
But there are no other like markings or words anywhere that you can see, I think, on the stone face.
All right. I suppose then we can not try to enter. Let's see what happens. 'Cause so far we haven't seen like, any sign of anyone around here.
Yeah, it's been mostly like quiet sea noise. The lighthouse is still, bright and shining. Yeah.
Let's go to the front door.
I will say it is night, and you guys have been awake for at this point like 16 hours ish. It's starting to become, I think, closer to like like midnight-ish. Your adventure is coming here, so I don't know if you want to take a long rest, but I think if you continue too much further, you might go into exhaustion territory.
We should take a long
we could
rest
try to
outside
go.
this guy's house.
Yeah.
Oh, we can't. Like it's locked. Is the door locked? I thought we could like maybe take a long rest inside it.
Yeah, you can try. It's shut pretty tight, but there is a little bit of give if you push, but I think you would have to either have several people push, you think, or maybe there's an easier
Sorry.
way, but
One of us each.
Can
Yeah.
we like search or like a mechanism or something? Maybe.
yeah, you can. Whoever
Like
wants
this-
to make an investigation check of the area, sure.
Not I.
Oh my God,
That was
we
not
want to try
great.
and put it together. Investigation.
Also not given.
Well, if you guys don't find anything, it's push time.
Okay.
All right.
Push your pull door.
So while
you know?
those two are staring at the door, looking like they want to push it real hard, the rest of you are like sort of circling the base of the lighthouse. It's very well kept, and there's not a lot of like external things that are jutting out. Like it's a very well like mason structure that you don't seem to find any like mechanisms or even buttons. And as you even look at the bridge, the like holes you saw where like the arrows and the ballista would have come out, they're like smooth and flat, and you would like be kind of hard pressed to even see where they came out of.
Okay. I guess we're all collaboratively pushing the door.
All right, no dice from the
Nothing,
investigation
crying,
team, right?
screaming.
No dice
Okay,
from
cool.
what? Yeah, no.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's time to do this the way like our ancestors once did.
You
push the door.
Are we just doing strength?
Wow.
Yeah, I
It's not
suppose.
actually a pull door though.
What?
I hope it's not actually a pull door.
I hope not.
All right. Yeah.
We break the door.
Is this strength or athletics actually?
It's
Oh.
it's a strength check.
Who do we give advantage to or something? I don't know. I guess
Oh,
because
wait,
we're all
who
like
are we rolling?
pushing together.
Merlin was pushing, and I think you see Merlin start to push, and the door is not budging as her like feet like start skidding, like as she's like basically kicking her feet trying to push the door open. Yeah, nothing happens.
So it's just pure strength,
Yeah,
right?
we-
Not athletics.
Maybe.
Okay,
can
I-
no?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Can I bolster magic myself
Oh
and
my
something?
Ooh.
Can I?
What does
I
that
just
do?
help people.
You wanna help? Sure. So whoever is rolling can have advantage from the help. What is in your bolstering Sanmei?
Yeah, what does the magic thing do?
10 minutes rolled a
Oh!
d3. Ooh, okay.
So Merlin and Sunmei.
Yes.
Okay, sure. You're bolstered.
Okay, it's. What do we roll? Strength.
You roll it's a straight strength check.
Okay.
So we're just rolling strength, right?
Mhm.
Okay.
Situational bonus 1d.
Oh no.
Oh god, yeah. Yeah, the two of you are like pushing mightily at this door, like you're like doing your best. I think like Avani's like bracing one of you. You continue to push, and it's not budging. She's not moving.
Okay. Can I?
Can we investigate
sliding
again?
door?
You can investigate again, sure. What was your question, Sanmei?
No, is this a sliding door?
Investigate
their,
the door. Please investigate the door.
Okay, can we investigate a door?
Sure.
Where's my investigate? Oh,
Can all of
What
us
did I
investigate
just-
again?
All of you can investigate.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. Okay, no, I clearly too busy.
I like the physical
Oh,
dice.
22.
Oh, okay. Awesome.
Yay, Haku.
My investigation is like, let's go negative. Wait, that's actually
Wait, not 20 though.
Oh my god.
Nat Neither.
Not 20.
Net 20 for an 18. So
Oh
sad.
god.
We all finally see stuff.
Yeah, so you guys have been like pushing at the door, I think for like 5-10 minutes now. When somebody like leans back and is like, what the fuck is this? And then like I think Hako, you're also like wandering over, and then you, I think Sunmei notice it at the same time as you point at the door along like this seam. And maybe you couldn't see it because the light was like blinding you as like it turns overhead. You see what look like grooves for someone's like for like hands, for like digits, and maybe they're not like normal height. They're a little bit shorter. So maybe that's why you didn't see them at first. But like Hako, who's like
Dwarf
down
height.
the steps, yeah, almost like it's dwarven height. And Hako points it out as I think the same time that maybe Sonmei's hand like catches on it as you're like whacking the door and you're like, why aren't you opening? And you like catch onto some grooves in the wall.
Huh. Then I guess we start looking at them. Are they like, you know, like a numerical lock sort of thing?
No, they kind of look like a place to put your fingers and grip.
Oh, okay, just to pull open. Can I try to do that?
Yeah, you can roll athletics.
Okay.
Or, sorry, strength check.
Alright. Where's the... God, where's my capper? Here we go.
Yeah, as you're looking, Merlin sticks her hands in the grooves on her side, pulls the door open, and it swings wide open.
Let's
Like,
go.
we're on
Finally
pull
something that
door.
works.
It was a pull door. Yeah.
As like Merlin like pulls open the door, somewhere in some like dark room you see like a wizard and in front of you guys don't see it, but the camera sees it. There's a wizard sitting in front of a whole bunch of like what look to be like scrying portals, and one of them just zooms into Kevin's face and plays the words, maybe it's a pull door. And then the camera goes back to you guys pulling open the door.
Oh, the live editing? Oh my god.
Editing. As the door, like, you know, it swings outward, and like leaves a little bit of debris, and you can see inside. Well, not really. It's kind of dark, but you can see this.
Well, we have dark vision.
Some of you do.
Who doesn't have it,
Kevin's
Kevin?
casting light on his hat again.
I do not own a token with
I
vision.
do 60 feet.
Hako doesn't
60
have dark
feet,
vision.
I
though.
do.
Yeah, can you guys see it?
Oh.
You can see this?
Yes.
Sweet,
Let's
yeah.
token pull that, yeah.
I should be able to.
Yeah. So you
I
guys see
should be
this?
able to.
You're in the first floor of the lighthouse. It's much smaller inside than you anticipated. There are a couple of what look to be corpses. And then like a desk in the far back, and stuff here is a little bit disheveled, but yeah, it seems to be quiet inside as well, and you can hear the sea sort of like, you know, still swooshing back and forth outside.
There are no windows here, right?
There are no windows inside.
Okay.
Should we like clean up the place a bit before we long rest?
Yeah, I think we can do like a rudimentary sort of inspection of the place, and well, I gesture at the dead people that
Yeah, move them outside.
move them outside. Just toss the bag of bones out like
Reflected there.
I mean,
Okay.
you know, it doesn't seem sanitary to spending the night
okay,
with
yeah.
dead bodies.
Yeah.
Just
We should
saying.
outside.
Well, either way, I think cleaning up the place is like at least, you know, first order of business.
Okay. You guys clean up the dead bodies. As you are cleaning up, anyone who would like to can make me a perception or investigation check.
Sure.
Okay.
The area around you, etc. Cool.
Oh my god,
don't
Merlin.
Whoa.
Merlin is like, a skeleton, I guess.
Just another dead person.
Just another dead person to Merlin.
Or just another dead.
Just another dead. Okay, Hako, are you gonna rolling as well?
There
or
we go. Sorry,
There we go,
DNDB
cool.
was like lagging.
Crying, shitting,
Nice.
farting.
There we go.
Alright, I think Avani and Hako, you both noticed it at the same time, maybe looking at two different things. As you're like sort of gently moving the like stuff around and moving the bodies and the bones, both of you have been around the dead before. Like Avani from like, you know, fighting and also like maybe hunting and killing animals. And Hako, somehow in your past you've been around the dead. You noticed these like bodies, these skeletons, after like messing with them, not messing, but like moving them around a little bit, they're very light. They're much lighter than you anticipate. Especially for like something that is, you know, from the size of them, it seems to be dwarven bones. They're very, very light.
Oh.
Are they light in the sense that they're like brittle, you guys? What do you think?
Are they the like right size to be dwarves?
Yeah, I think anatomically, the heights as you like lay them out, they look to be the size of like a smaller, like one of those small folk, like a dwarf for sure. But like the density of the bones, like when you pick up them, when they pick them up, they don't feel as heavy as they should. And like the sound they make as they like rattle around is a little dull too.
Dull
Are
as
these
in
fake bones?
Can we like check it out? I guess.
Yeah.
plastic.
You don't even need to roll again. You like take a closer look. These are not real bones. You are like looking at what is like a painted and carved. They seem to be driftwood pieces, but these are like very exquisitely made. Like if you were not like looking very closely or had not picked it up yourself, would not have noticed that these are like not real bones. I think of all the people here, none of you really have a medical background, so never mind. But yeah, these are like fake bones. They're really nicely made fake bones, and they have like armor and stuff attached to them, and like clothes and stuff. Fake bones.
Oh.
Is there anything in the armor and the cloak?
All armor seems about
Or
rusted.
anything in or up? Or anything in the clothes, or like anything about it that's like noticeable?
No, the clothes seem pretty like generic and worn, and the armor, as you pick the like skeletons up with the armor is also incredibly light, and you suspect fake as well, carved of the same like light driftwood and painted to look like real rusted and damaged armor.
Oh, yeah, I guess Avani will tell the rest, well, I don't think we need to move them after all. They're not even actually dead
Oh my God.
bodies.
They're just like really cool replicas. They
Yeah, I
look
guess
very real,
light
right?
dusting and we can go to bed, guys.
Yeah, I suppose. The desk on the first floor, is there like, are there like papers on it? Am I seeing it correctly?
No, you're right. There's papers and there's like a little like sack full of what seems to be like seeds, and the papers seem to be receipts of some sort, charging like a couple. It's kind of expensive. They seem to be like a ship's log and receipts of like goods traveling back and forth.
Okay. Can we check what kind of seeds those are?
Yeah.
This little pouch here.
You open the seeds and I don't know, what is an herbology check? I guess a nature check? To see
Nature,
what
I
that is?
suppose.
You can do
I'll get
nature, yeah.
everyone to like maybe like chip in, because you know.
Okay,
Ooh,
sure.
all it knows are plants.
Nope.
On a nat
Never
20.
mind. We'll let Merlin identify.
I turned to Merlin. Bird seed.
Bird seed. Yeah, Merlin, these seeds, maybe in a past life you were like bored and decided to like become a farmer before you realized that's kind of lame and then you quit. But like you had some time like
Help.
on the farm and checking out seeds and stuff. These again are like seeds from a region that is not very close to here. These like seeds would thrive somewhere in like a dry and high climate. Not very good for coastal growing or for the like cooler temperatures of lower orchard. Like you don't think these would grow very well here, but they sure are like seeds suited for. You can't tell what the plant exactly is. You're not familiar with it, but you can't tell like this was like some like not from here, probably eastern seed.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Well, we will take it.
Interesting.
Eastern
Yeah, I guess
land
so.
seed, 1 pouch.
Yeah, I
just
guess
don't
we'll
know
hang
what
on to
these
it for now.
Yeah. Just in case we need like some. I don't know. We might meet a really enthusiastic farmer. We could do some barter trade. Is there any? Yeah.
What are these, by the way?
Oh, the bottom right? This thing?
Yeah, bottom right and like.
This is a desk, and then this is a chest.
Oh.
We can have a look at the chest, maybe, if the desk does not have drawers or anything.
No, that desk is mostly empty. These like hexagonal things are chairs, by the way. They're like little stools.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah. Could we
Okay.
have a look at the chest then? The one
The
that
chest.
yeah.
Sure. It is locked as you like try to open it, but you know.
Is there a
Break.
key? Is there any?
I look at Kevin.
Break
Would you like to do the honors?
Sleight of hand check?
Do you have what do you call it, thieves tools?
Does anyone in the party have thieves tools proficiency actually?
You don't have a rogue, so I'm like, why would you?
Yeah.
Yeah, not by default, but like, do any of you have?
I mean, like actual. Okay, but like actual question, right? Is there a keyhole? Is there anything that we can see?
There seems to be
Fair.
not a keyhole, but like what seems to be a series of like rotating
Oh.
tumblers. And there's like a bunch of different symbols on them.
Oh, like a numlock, basically,
Something
but with
like that.
symbols.
Yeah, but okay, combination lock. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, well maybe we can like try to figure it out instead of like breaking.
True. They must. I mean, like every combination lock must have like, some form of like logic behind the symbols.
Yeah, like maybe
Okay.
we can search for clues or something.
I don't know. Are any of them seeds?
The papers?
Yeah, maybe the paper.
Maybe the papers have any clue?
We can search for clues.
Wow, everybody's dead to tummy pain.
Tummy
Help.
pain has like swept.
Tummy pain nation.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, you, I think the papers that you see are mostly about, like the coming and going of, like, trade goods that pass by the, like,
Yeah.
lighthouse. But none of the symbols on that page really match up with what you see on the
I see.
tumbler combination.
All right.
Do any of us recognize the symbols from anywhere?
Yes. What language do you all speak again? Sorry, I always forget.
Let me just have a look at everyone since I think like Yachty and like Rain went to the bathroom.
Yeah, let me
It
check everybody's sheets. Dwarvish,
I'll just, like-
and Sylvan. Oh, okay.
Oh wait, why am I saying for
Like, copy mine.
Common, no wish, undercommon. Oh, okay. I think. Yeah, Avani, they're in Dwarvish. These are
Oh,
Dwarvish
okay.
numbers. This is the Dwarvish number system.
Nice.
Okay. Is that helpful in any way? Do we see numbers anywhere?
Not here, no.
Okay, maybe on an upper floor, but we can tackle that, after you guys rest.
Yeah,
Sounds
maybe we
good.
can long rest and like check the rest of the lighthouse in the morning.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that works.
Sounds good. Anything you guys want to do before your long rest? How are you setting up camp? I will say that I forgot to mention this. Between this you guys coming here and you guys leaving the previous village, Eleanor was just like, I got called away in the middle of the night by my dream to go do something, so I'll meet up with you guys later. And she separated with you there, so you no longer have Eleanor to do your hut
Right.
with you.
Yeah.
I guess
mhm.
we can set up camp normally. I mean, we're indoors anyway.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
indoors, so it's not as like exposed as outside.
Yeah,
Okay,
not so
we
scary.
can do that.
Do you guys want to close the door or want to leave
We
it
will,
open?
yeah, we'll close the door.
You guys pull the door back in,
Mhm.
and it kind of like clicks with a shut. And actually, it's quite dark in here after you close the door. The only light that you see sort of like is emanating down from like these stairs, where presumably the light source is.
Mhm.
But yeah, you're in the lighthouse.
Okay.
Think
I mean, I guess it's
we're
a.
entering. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I mean, I guess that we don't have to turn on light if we're just going to sleep, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Kevin's sitting
I
in
was
the
just
dark
gonna
like,
mention when we entered, like Kevin cast a light.
Oh.
okay, nice.
Oh, okay.
Perfect.
So we have light. Okay.
Uh, Cool. Yeah, you have the light. You're, I guess, setting up camp normally. And you want to take our break there, just so that we have people
Okay.
back
Sure.
after their bio break, and we'll be good.
Oh yeah, sure. Because
Okay.
I think the toilet break might take a while for them.
Yeah, let's take our break now. Let's meet back
All right.
at in 20 minutes as usual.
Okay. Yeah. That works.
Whatever X04, I think will be done.
Yeah.
So I will see you then. Bye.
Okay.
Bye.
Okay. think we should be.
Hello. Sorry for
Hey,
being late.
hey.
I was taking a shower.
It's fine.
Oh,
The new canon is that Merlin made a spam.
Like invented?
Merlin,
Invented spell. Oh god.
Merlin invented spam. Interesting.
Ah,
That's funny.
shit.
Putting it
That's
down like
new.
notes. Merlin
Welcome
invented
back, spam clicker.
Merlin
Spam.
invented spam over like historically, I guess, and she's now making a spam.
Do you know if do we know if Sunday will be back? Maybe not.
She's probably eating,
Oh,
maybe
true.
or I don't know if I don't know if she'll be back. That's right, I don't
Yeah,
know.
she mentioned
But
that
she
she
did
might not
mention that
be.
she might have to like not come back.
Okay, let me ping her once and see.
Hmm. Oh, she's back.
Oh,
She's
oh,
back. She's back.
Oh,
Never
cool,
mind.
cool, cool.
Hi.
We were about to ping you. You're like, oh,
You were just
right.
wondering if you were like coming back.
Yeah, I'm okay until about an hour and a half more. I think that should be enough.
Okay, well, we're ending at 10, so I think we're fine.
Oh, okay, that's good. That's good.
Yay.
Yeah, I think we should just end at 10 from now on, because it's kind of long if we go to 11, and I get sleepy. So, 10's fine.
Yeah, yeah,
No
yeah.
worries.
11 will be 2 a.m. for me, so yeah.
We're ending at 10.
Yeah.
We're ending at 10.
Snort Mimi is
Time
important.
zone problems.
Snort meats. Oh my god, I'm so scared when I'm to the UK. I don't know what the fuck we're gonna do. We're gonna figure it out. It's fine.
Oh
Yes.
god.
I'll wake up at 4 a.m.
We
if
will
have to.
figure it out.
Yeah. Okay. So you guys are taking your long rest. I'm assuming you're not doing any like watches because you are indoors unless you want to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay, cool. So you're doing your long rest. It's dark in here, but you are kind of lulled to sleep by the like continuously sort of like rotating light that's coming up from the stairs. It's nice and quiet. You're like lulled to sleep by the waves. It is a calm night for the most part. But at some point, yeah, so you fall asleep to the smell of spam. You see Merlin like pick out this like cube of meat in her hand as she starts to grill it for people to eat. And you've never seen this sort of preserved meat product before, but you do. The smell sort of like there's a windowless room, so it permeates the space, and you cannot escape it, even if you want to. But you know, to the like delicious smell of spam as you like drift off to sleep. It's a mostly calm night, but at some point during your rest, Hako, I think you like sort of doze half awake. You don't sleep very well anyway, mostly because of the whole situation with you. And you don't need too much sleep in general. So I think like you are in that sort of dreaming wakefulness. When you see like this little what looks like there's like a little butterfly like hovering in front of you. I don't know how to drop it in the map anymore, but just pretend you see it. Actually, I will draw
Pretending.
it. Pretending, closing my eyes and
Pretending,
pretending.
yeah.
Hold on,
Zero
I
mind,
will
yeah,
draw
let's
it if need be. Hold on, I'm drawing it right now. Okay. Alright, I'm drawing it. Look. Why is it white? Whatever. Why are you white?
Why are you white?
Why are you
What?
white?
That's a really good question.
Why are you white? There you go. Thanks,
Okay.
Rain. I needed that. But yes, you see this like little butterfly, and it like hovers in front of you. Everyone else is asleep. The smell of spam has just barely dissipated. And like, you know, your surroundings are kind of fuzzy. There's like a fog that has settled into the room, which is a little strange. Seeing that you are indoors and there are no windows, but maybe it came in from upstairs. You are by the sea, so it's not so uncommon. But you see it like hovering in front of you.
Well, they kind of like try to like rub their eyes a bit, see if they're like hallucinating.
You rub your eyes, and it kind of hurts. Maybe you rub too hard. I don't know. But like, upon opening them, it's still there.
Still there.
Merlin, you are asleep. Get back there. Spam eater.
Spam eater.
Wait, so who is currently awake to see this?
It's just Hako.
I see.
Everyone else sleeps like a normal person, so is it like hovering in front of them, or is it like
It's
looking
like
it's
hovering
going
in.
somewhere?
It's hovering in front of you.
They're gonna stick their hand out. You know, like when you stick your hand out so the butterfly like can like try to land on it.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just like gently lands on your hand. It's fluttering. It's like little wings. It's kind of like translucent too. It's not like super, you know, solid, but very visible for sure.
Invisible. Yeah, they're just like what? They're kind of like mouthing like what the hell? Because I don't think they usually see the butterflies unless it's like people like the announcer announces something, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, weird.
Kind of weird.
after like a moment, it like lifts off of your hand and sort of flutters on like in this direction, and then it stops.
Oh. Okay. They're just gonna get up a bit, look over everyone else, see if they're still sleeping. They're not gonna make too much noise, they're just kinda like casually like following it very slowly.
I'm not gonna wake anybody up. I'm just like, yeah, that seems fair.
Yeah, that seems fair. The others need to sleep. It's probably fine.
The butterfly, like seeing that you have followed it, kind of like disappears around the stairs.
Ah, shit. They're going to leave a note.
Leave a note.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
sure.
Yes. They're going to actually not leave a note, but they're gonna wake Sunmei because
Okay.
just like not like super awake, but they're just gonna be like, hey, I'm gonna go check something out. If I don't like come back in like 10 minutes or something,
Is
check
that the note that
upstairs.
you leave?
Yeah. Like just they're just gonna nudge Sunmei a little bit
Okay.
before
Yeah.
leaving the note, and then
Wait, what are you gonna check out?
Oh wait.
Outside?
Well, so you try to wake up Sanmei? Is that
Wait.
right?
like they're just going to see if Sunmei wakes up.
You,
And if not, then no.
you motion to like touch Sanmei, and Sanmei like Sanmei's body moves, but they are asleep. You can shake them all you want, but they will not wake up.
Oh shit. Well, okay,
I'm
now
gonna have to
they're
do this
really
alone.
gonna leave a note now. They're like, if I don't come back if I am not here, assume something happened. I'm going upstairs.
You're like, yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah.
Okay. Sure. So
Yeah.
can continue to
Yeah.
walk up, and follow this little butterfly. You like the area that you're in is like shrouded in like fog, and like as you come to like the floor above, you see that like where you would normally like sort of step away from the staircase to like see the rest of the floor, like that is like shrouded in fog, and the butterfly ignores it and continues to spiral up the staircase.
Oh.
Do you follow it still?
Yeah, they're just gonna be like, well, shit. I think it's not too far off for them to deduce that something's up, so they're probably going to now just start running towards, or speed walking towards it, you know?
Speed walking. Yeah, sure.
Speed walking.
Yeah, you
Running, yeah.
you continue on trying to like follow this thing, and you know you're following it. It's going, and you're continuing to go up, going up, and you feel like you've been walking for quite some time, and then you start to feel like I've been walking for longer than this thing should be tall, because this is a tall lighthouse, but it's not.
Yeah.
It's not this tall. I think you've been at it for maybe half an hour now, and at some point, as you like sort of chase this butterfly up, it's come to the like point where if you catch up with it, it flies just slightly ahead of you, and you're having a hard time like catching up with it essentially. But eventually, it takes you to a floor where the fog has dissipated somewhat, and it looks, and it's dark up here, and it looks like this. Can I take you here? Can I? Cool. I can take you here, and you're the only one who can see this, right?
I see a black screen.
Ooh, okay, cool. Well, let me put you down here, so you should be able to see it.
Let's
Put your little token down. There you go.
Oh yeah, I see something. Yeah.
Yeah, you see what looks to be a hospital ward. There are a couple of like, it's dark, again, no windows in here. There are a couple of beds. The smell of Spam is long gone, but instead is replaced with the smell of
Antiseptics.
Grace was whispering antiseptics from behind me. It's less antiseptics and more of like poultices and herbs. It's
Yeah.
definitely like a sick room, but less of a sick room and more of like a injured medical ward. There's a lot of blood-stained sheets everywhere. But you can't. How far does your vision go?
Let's see. Hako just has the normal, vision, so it's probably what? Typically 30? Wait, what is the typical vision?
It's six. You don't have
Is it
dark vision,
60?
do you?
No, they don't have dark vision.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
But yeah,
assuming
you
it's, like,
you can
average
see.
range.
You can see there's only one figure at the end of this ward, and they're sort of hovering over one of the beds. Yeah, you're in this place. In this place.
Oh. Oh, okay.
And the butterfly actually follows you, lands on your shoulder in this room, and then leaves, and then you can see it hover, and it's light is the only thing that's sort of emitting in this space, and it lands on the shoulder of this person, that's sort of ahead in the room. Yeah.
Oh, shit. Okay. They follow, with their eyes where the butterfly's going, and when they see that person, they kind of... Does this person notice that they're there? Or are they focused on something else?
So their back is sort of hunched over a bed, almost like they are tending to something in it. But from what you can see, there's no people in the beds. There's no bodies or anything. These are just there's a lot of stains and there's a lot of ruffled sheets, but no actual person. To describe what you see, this is a humanoid person, at least from the back. They have this fiery red hair. It's dark, so you can't really tell the skin tone too much, but the butterfly that's landed on their shoulder illuminates their red hair, and they're sort of they look like they're wearing a hospital smock of some sort, about average height. And yeah.
They're going to kind of carefully take a step down and kind of call out, "Hello? You okay?" Oh.
And they turn around, and you can see that they, you can see their icon. Well, you know what they look like now. But it is a young-ish humanoid, red hair. There's curiously, the butterfly on their shoulder. You couldn't see it earlier, but there are also a couple of other, darker butterflies, hovering around them, and they say, "Took you long enough to get here. We have work to do, so if you could please get your self cleaned up. There are a couple more to be attended to, and then we can talk. Does that work for you?"
They kind of look around, and you said there's no one in these beds, right?
There's no one in these beds that you can see from where you are.
Yeah, they kind of look back work to do. Pardon? What are you referring? What are you talking about? There's no one else here.
You're joking. We don't have a lot of time to deal with it, but I suppose you aren't ready yet. That's no matter. It's not about you being ready, it's about... well, it's about everything else, actually. So, come, this way. And they, at a very, brisk pace, start to walk towards you.
So they're kind of what the hell?
Come this way. And they will, grab your hand. And as they touch your hand, you can see, each of the butterflies that's, around their heads sort of, shoot off into, all of the beds. And you can see, there is now a sort of pale, almost translucent, body in each bed in various states of, illness or sickness, or some of them are missing limbs. They are in like different states of being like worked on or healed, but they are suddenly like the room is illuminated with these spectral bodies, and they say, "There is work to be done, and you are here to be doing it. Correct?"
They kind of just look at this person like, I seriously don't know what you're referring to or talking about, but what? Do we know each other? Do I know you? You talking to me like I know you.
They give you a smile, and they're like, "You know me, and I know you. But better than that, I know what you are capable of, and I know what you are meant to be doing, which is the work. Come, go. This way. You have many questions, and they'll be answered soon enough. But there are people to be tended to, and there is only you and I. So we must tend to them." And like as they like drag you along, like where their hand is like holding like your wrist, you can feel like something like hard growing there, almost like something is forming underneath their palm. And if you like continue to let them hold it, like you can see what looks to be like a bangle start to form around where your hand is, and you feel the magic that you have like currently as a warlock. It starts to sort of like seep into this bangle and disappear. Like the call that you have, like the magic that you have from that deity, that patron, is being like sort of sealed up, and you can no longer feel like you can access like that warlock magic. But they like bring you over to this bed where there looks like there's a halfling with like an open wound on their side, and they're like sweating, and they're like they smell sort of gross and like death, which is weird because they're a ghost, and ghosts shouldn't smell like anything, but they look quite injured, and they like make you stand next to them, and they're like, "Well, go on. I'll supervise you the first time, but I know you're a quick learner, so."
The hell? I think this whole time, when they're watching, first of all these ghosts in the bangle, they're like, what the hell is happening? What? Like they're kind of like low key, trying not to freak out, considering their magic that they know is going away, and then by the time they talk, they look over at the ghost and then look over to the person again and be like, I don't know what you're expecting from me, but...
Well, to heal them, of course. You're one of the wakelings now. So reach out your hand, take your magic, and push it into them. Go on.
They're kind of like pointing.
Yeah, they're like pointing at this like corpse, like, well, go ahead.
Oh my god, they're just like, what the hell? They're not used to healing. That's not a thing they do, but they kind of. It's kind of like a, well, I'm already here. This is a weird dream. And they just kind of set their hand over the wound.
Yeah, I think at first you set your hand over the wound and you're like, well, what do I do? What's happening? And maybe you like attempt to use like the same channel of magic that you would when you're doing an eldritch blast or something, because that's sort of the only way you know how to use magic at the point.
Yeah.
But like you feel that like magic, like it is not accessible to you anymore. Whatever has happened here, that channel of magic, that access to your patron in that way, does not work. But what instead happens is like you start to feel your own like energy. Like you start to feel a little tired, but at the same time, like kind of like whatever chill has generally accompanies you as a person of being sort of halfway between life and death, your palms start to warm up, in a way that is very unfamiliar, but it's not like unpleasant altogether. And that warmth from your hand seeps into the like open wound of this halfling, and you watch as you, like, sort of unbidden of your own will, perform like a cure wound spell, and the wound that is on this ghostly halfling side starts to knit back together.
They kind of just look kind of like flabbergasted because it's definitely a new sensation, and they just they look over to the person next to them, like,
Well, that wasn't so hard, was it? I told you. You were capable of the work, and now it's time to get to it. There's many in this war that need attention, and there's only the two of us, so let's get started. And they walk away, and they start to work on the rest of the sick people.
they're just grumbling to themselves, like, and there's so many questions, and okay, all right, strange dream. They're kind of in denial, and so they're just kind of like, they kind of roll up their sleeves a little bit, like, well, fine, if this is what I have to do right now, then they're going to go around. It's kind of like tentative gestures at first. They're kind of like still not used to it, and then they kind of like figure out, like, oh, it kind of feels like when they did guidance or something, so they kind of lean into that.
Yeah. Weirdly enough, your guidance magic still works, which is nice. But like, if you try to access any sort of warlock type spells or magic, it's like not working. But like,
Yeah.
your ability to like heal these like ghosts is pretty like natural to you. It comes pretty easy, to your own surprise, almost like jump scared by it. And I think you and this individual spend like, time feels weird and a little fuzzy and dilated, but you spend what seems like both 10 minutes and like 2 hours tending to all the sick and wounded here, until all of them seem to be as patched up as they're going to get. And towards the end of it, the figure like steps back and sort of like wipes a little bit of sweat off their brow and is like, oh, well, glad to have that sorted. Appreciate you jumping in like that. Not that you had a choice or anything.
Yeah,
but,
I figured.
well, that's sort of how these things come. We don't always have a choice. But you, I suppose, have a little bit more of one now. The choice between, keeping people alive and keeping people less alive. It's a little ironic, but I felt that it was a better fit for you than, well, whatever it was you were doing before.
They just kind of look at them like, I wouldn't have known what's a good fit for me in the first place. But what?
Well, that's
Why
what we're
not?
for, right? The gods. We're here to let you know what is a better fit.
Sure.
Surely you've guessed by now who I am. Though I'm not really sure what those on the coil call me at the moment. I haven't been down in quite some time. Not really a house call kind of person. What are they calling me these days? The lingering? Interesting word. I do not. I've always been told I hover a bit, but lingering seems more like I'm a disease, I don't really like that, given everything else. You can call me Fanny. And, well, good luck out there. And they, like, pat you on the shoulder after that brief, thumbs up. You're going to need it. And as they, hand lands on your, like this. As their land hands on your shoulder to give you a strong clap, you feel a jolt, and you are suddenly almost like you're sitting up from you have a falling dream, and then you wake up and you are in bed feeling like you just hit the ground. You wake up and you are back in the sort of place, the first floor of the lighthouse, where everybody else is asleep, snoring. You stole the spam again. The fog has dissipated, and you were here. You were back to the first floor. What a weird dream, huh?
Ugh. I looked down at my wrist. Do I have anything around there?
You look down and you see a like gold bangle, and the bangle is like sort of thin and like chamfered at the edges. It's very like finely made. Inlaid on the bangle are like these green and these green little gems that sort of look like leaves, and then these like orange like round fruit. It kind of looks like these. Let me see. They kind of look like this. Like they're little gooseberries, and they are like etched into and inlaid with like green and orange gems into your bangle.
They're just kind of staring. Is it? And they kind of like. Were they sleeping, or did they wake up in the spot they first like slept at? Or
Oh yeah, you woke up where you fell asleep.
okay,
down
so
there.
like they were here. Okay.
Mhm.
They kind of like sit up and like look around. Is anyone awake?
No, you can see like Merlin snoring, drooling in the back, like hand clutching the spam. Kevin curled up in a ball asleep. Avani sleeping normally. I assume Sunmay sleeps like a starfish.
Yeah.
Yeah, starfish sleeping. Has already kicked off the sleeping bag at some point. But yeah, everyone's asleep.
They just kind of rub their face a bit. Internally, they're like, "Is this what Eleanor goes through?" Like, Jesus Christ. But they just, I guess they'll like spend like. What time is it outside? Could they tell what time it is?
If you push open the door, it seems to be daylight.
Okay, if it's daylight, then I guess they'll just kind of. They don't want to wake anyone if they're still exhausted or something, so they just kind of. I guess they'll like slowly get up. Dust off some things.
Yeah, it's almost like
Casual
basically the 8 hours. Maybe it's like half an hour more until like the full 8 hours, but it's essentially like daytime now. You've somehow have slept through the whole night and had a dream, or maybe not a dream. You're not quite sure. But yeah.
Yeah.
I think if you open the door, Avani will wake up.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah, make some big
if they,
noise.
yeah. Hee
Hey,
Yeah.
you're up early,
Um,
I guess.
I'm always up early, I guess. You slept alright?
Yeah, nothing out of the ordinary. Something happened to you?
You could say that. Just had a crazy dream, I guess. But or not. I don't really know. Things happened crazy.
I'm assuming that like now that the daylight is streaming in through the door, there's something particularly shiny on your wrist, right? So Avani will be like, "Did you have that yesterday?"
Looks
He's
down
staring at the bangle.
looks down at the bangle, looks up. No. Nope.
Huh. It's related to what happened last night, maybe?
I'm not sure, honestly. kind of
Huh.
difficult to tell.
That's odd.
Is it? Yeah, I bet.
Well,
I'm
I
still
mean,
figuring it out, so.
you want to talk about it?
It's not. Well, there's nothing to talk about because I'm still figuring it out personally.
Okay. Whenever you're ready, I guess.
Yeah. Whenever I'm ready.
You sure you're okay?
I'm fine.
Okay. Well, as long as you're okay.
Yeah.
Avani will pat you on the shoulder and be like, okay.
They're just like, yep. Hats, yep.
I guess everybody else like sort of slowly starts waking up over the next couple
Yeah,
of
sure.
minutes. Yeah, I take it.
I guess so. It is morning.
It is morning.
God, Foundry is
Ooh.
doing the loading thing, but
We long rest.
yeah, long
guess.
rested, right, for you guys?
Yes. Yes,
Okay.
indeed.
Okay. And yeah, so do we explore the rest of the lighthouse now since that was the plan yesterday?
I think like once we're all awake, we can start looking at the other parts of the lighthouse. Yeah, give me a moment. Don't know why like the game doesn't want to open for me.
Help.
Oh no.
It's okay.
Okay. I would stream, but then you would see stuff that you shouldn't see. So, damn.
That's okay. And I refreshed and managed to load. There we go.
I think you'll be fine. Yeah. You
Yep.
guys wake up. It's morning time. Taco has some new swag, but doesn't want to talk about it.
That's chill.
They're still, you know, what do you call it? Coping. No, coping? Yes.
Copiuming?
They're coping.
Yeah.
They're like,
Yeah, welcome to Eleanor's life. Very normal interaction at nighttime.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah,
Oh
Wow.
my god.
you'll wake up and you're still in the lighthouse. Kevin's running around.
Kevin
Nice
was
to
running
see
around.
that someone's energetic this morning. We've got stairs to climb, people.
Can we rummage through? Is there anything in the barrel here?
Yeah, are you gonna look through it?
Sure.
Sure. You open it. It's they're empty. They smell kind of like fish.
Oh.
Okay.
All right, we can start. We can start our 50 flights of stairs climb. Let's go.
Yay.
All right. What order are you guys going in the stairs?
Well, I can go. I can go first.
Okay.
Like how Charles immediately moved Kevin behind Sunmay.
This is our standard issue formation now.
Instinct. Instinct.
Okay, I guess Avani will go in the middle then, like, you know.
Alrighty.
Come on, Kevin.
We've got like
Kevin, go in front.
No.
like this, I guess. Is that what we're doing? Oh my god.
So funny.
Is it like
Why are we-
in
why
what
are we
way
stuck
are
together?
doing
Are you
this?
stuck together?
Oh my god.
Huh.
What is happening, you guys?
There you go.
I actually don't know what happened.
Okay. So like I'm guessing that we do
Already
like
attached.
Where are you attached? It's so insane.
Did you attach it?
Oh, I didn't
I
even
don't
know you
know.
could attach stuff in this game.
We're
Whoa.
Oh,
attached.
I think we're attached.
Well, that's so funny. How did you do that?
How attached?
I didn't even know you
No
could do
idea.
that.
Oh my goodness.
I'm
What the
screwed.
I cannot. I how do you undo it?
I don't know. Okay.
Oh, I think
Okay.
we
Oh, you're
did it.
free, you're
Yeah.
Attached. Let's
You're
go.
free.
So funny.
You're free.
Yeah, you guys make your way through the lighthouse. You go up the second floor. It's quite like a while before you get to the next floor, but eventually you do get there. And you see this place. Everyone up and at 'em, bright and early. That's great. You are all here.
Okay. Okay.
Right,
Yes.
put your little tokens in, everybody. You know
Oh.
all in there.
Kevin disappeared.
There's 2 Kevins? What happened?
Oh,
There's 2 Kevins.
I can't.
Holy
There you
shit.
go.
I can't see the other one.
That's
The
okay.
drop down
I just see.
first.
I just see one.
Don't worry, I know Jim.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Thank
you
you.
make it to this room, which kind of looks like a correspondence mail room.
Oh.
There's more of those little corpses. Again, like you don't need to double check, but they are very fake. But this room seems to be full of mail.
Okay. Do we see numbers?
Oh yeah, oh you definitely see numbers. There's numbers everywhere. This seems to
Okay.
be like the lighthouse's main like mail sorting room, and a lot of this mail seems to be headed towards other businesses in the like western or the western coast. So this seems to be where they sort it and then they send it out apparently from this lighthouse. Lots
Oh.
of numbers everywhere. There are lots of businesses.
Okay.
Okay.
I
Do we
guess.
see any? Sorry.
No. I was just saying that we can start looking at the papers, sort of like individually, part by part. See if there's anything useful.
Yeah, what are you
Yeah,
guys, what are you guys looking for? Anything? How are you going about looking at the papers? Just picking them randomly? How you doing it?
At least like.
Oh, I was gonna say like maybe sorting them as well. Like I'm assuming that there's like some dates on them that we could use to arrange them, like while we're picking them up.
Sure. You can sort them. Whoever wants to can give me a straight up intellect check as you work on these many papers with many words.
Okay.
Wow.
I'm not doing that.
So I'm just like, no thanks.
Yeah, I'm just like,
Okay.
first of all, this is not
pick
me.
it up and just like order them anyway.
No,
while
Sunmei
picking them
was
up.
just like, okay, the skeleton has
Oh my
collapsed
God,
on something.
Kevin!
Surely it is. Oh, go for it.
I mean, play.
Go
Oh
for
my
it.
God,
Brain?
slave. Kevin was built for paperwork.
Min called his name.
It's
For
calling.
real.
Yeah, so Kevin and Merlin, you guys make short work of the papers. I think what Merlin surmises is that like you start to sort them into language, and there are quite a few languages here. The majority being like Dwarvish correspondence, and you sort of set them aside to like language. All the Dwarvish pile here, which makes more sense because Dwarvish numbers. There's also quite a bit of, again, the majority as well is also in common, as like many of these letters go back and forth. Kevin, you are doing the same thing, and you notice these languages, but you also notice like something a little bit off as you are like skimming through the contents of what's being traded back and forth. At some point, you notice that like certain papers are sending like certain amounts of like seeds and grain, and it's mostly farming equipment that's being sent back and forth. But like what catches your eye is that they are sending like different people who seem to have no relation to each other at first glance are sending the same amounts every time to the same people, and it's like very strange that they're all using the same ingredients in the same times. But yeah, you're starting to notice that.
I share with the party. So just so I understand this right, so these are random people who are sending same grains in same amounts on like different days, or is it?
So they're sending it to different places, all along the western like coast of the coil. But they seem to be sending like the same amounts of the same types of grain. So very specifically, like one of them, one of the like consistent amounts is someone is sending 900 tons of wheat, and it's always 900 to each location. That like one person sends 900 here, another person sends 900 there, but it is the same like 900, which is like a strange. That's not like a super strange number, but you're noticing that it is like a consistent number among like several of these. And here are like sort of the numbers that you very often see. Someone is sending 900 tons of wheat. I'm just gonna write it down so I don't forget. 54.
Isn't that embezzlement?
Sorry, I'm using imperial measurements, by the way, because I am American. So these will not be these will not be in metric. I'm sorry, everybody else.
That's okay.
I can't wait for you to go to England and not use imperial anymore.
It's true.
Yeah,
God.
start using what the rest of the world uses.
So
Yeah,
Holy
then
shit.
so
start
evil.
using CM.
You will catch up the rest to us eventually. It's fine.
Yeah.
Okay, so these are the consistent numbers that you've been finding. That like people from seemingly like different different professions will just send them back and forth to random people.
All right, guys. This
Yeah, that's right.
tons and bales and gallons. I cannot. I'm
Fucking
challenged.
fine boobs, what the hell?
What's all this shit? Never mind. I just know that it seems like a lot. Does it
Okay.
seem to be related in any way to the numerical lock, you guys? What do you think?
I forgot to ask, how many like pieces were there for the numerical locks? Was it like 3 digits or 4?
It was 8.
Great.
8.
Okay.
4 on the left and 4 on the right of the.
Oh.
4 on the left and 4 on the right. Okay. What's linseed oil?
It's plant oil, I think.
Yeah, plant oil, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Plant oil, wheat, oat, draft horses. Are there any like kid-friendly pictures on the lock? I don't know. What do you guys think?
Maybe we keep going first? Because there's
Yeah, we
more
keep
floors,
going
right?
first. I suppose, yeah.
Wait, you want to keep going in the lighthouse? Going up?
Yeah, if we don't find anything else in this room, yeah, we can just keep going up for now.
Sure.
Oh,
Yeah.
before we go up, do
Okay.
these chests have anything?
You open them, and they're mostly full of writing supplies. There's a couple of abacuses in there as well, a couple of wells of ink, and like a feather or two, but mostly full of writing supplies.
Okay. The numbers on the locks on the chest are dwarven numericals, right? Do they translate one for one to like, you know, our numbers, or is it like the Roman numericals? There's like some funny stuff going on. Like, what's it like?
It does translate basically 1 to 1. The only thing about dwarven numericals, though, is when you have like powers of 100, that you mark the like how many to 100. So instead of like trying to write let's say 900 or 200, you would write 2, and then it would just be a 2, and then you would mark some other way that it is like a numerical of 100. Just because dwarves have a lot of stuff to do, and they just there's like like how do I describe this? So
Like Chinese character?
yeah, so there's like a modifier to let you know that it is like instead of like an A, so let's say A equals like 1. If we're trying to write 100, it's like an A with like an accent mark on the top means 100 instead of adding like the zeros. That's the only difference with the dwarven system.
Okay, I see.
Amani would know that, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know. How does this translate?
Well,
I mean, I'm
and
pretty sure
then
this is meant
we
for the
add 4
lock.
digit. I mean, that would mean that we do have 8 digits, right? Because it'd be 9, and then 100, 5, 4, 6, 3, 1, 2. If
It's like
if the number
9, 100?
would it be?
Because
I
it's
mean,
like
isn't that how kind of
4.
like
Hmm?
market?
Wait, what do you mean?
Actually, we don't know how the locks appear, right? It could just be from 0 to 9.
So you're okay. Make it right the visual.
And by what I meant was, you know how in Chinese you don't
Mhm.
write like 200, you
Yeah.
write 2 and 100.
Yeah.
So like
Yep, yep,
it'd be
yep.
like 2 digits in that sense.
Mhm.
So here
Oh,
is oh my god, it won't show. No, my awesome drawing.
Well-
Okay, hold on.
No.
So here's what the front of the lock looks like. There's 4 places for numbers in the front, and then a little pinhole in the middle, and then the 4 places on the right.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's
Uh-huh.
like
So it's
that.
a combination. It's like it's basically just a combination lock with
Not my whole yeah,
8 digits,
8-digit combination. Yeah.
Yeah.
and it's like the 8 digits are like 0 to 9.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Curiously, actually, it is 1 to 9. There's no 0 in the Dwarven
Okay.
in the Dwarven number system.
Okay.
Ah, okay.
How do we write 10?
So you would write 1, and then like I said, 1 equals 1, and then 1 with like one that's like
1 with an apostrophe or something
yeah,
is
one
like 10,
yeah,
right?
one underlined is like 10, and then 1 with apostrophe
Okay.
is like 1,000, something like that.
Ah, okay.
So that is those like accents within
Yeah,
the
accents
numerical
or
like
something like that.
options
No, they are not.
lock up. Okay.
Mm.
Okay.
Okay.
So I suppose we're looking for basically 8 digits.
Yeah, I mean, we kind of already have like numbers. We just don't know how they turn into the 8 digits.
Yeah, well, there's no zero, so the 900 doesn't work, ish.
But we have to use it, right? How are we gonna get 8 digits otherwise?
Maybe maybe there are other sets of numbers. There are
Are they?
other floors in the lighthouse.
Okay.
We haven't seen the rest of it yet, right? Maybe we should check the rest of the lighthouse and see if we can get any more information before we head back down
Maybe.
and check out that chest, right?
I don't know, but like, I guess if you want to.
Yeah. I don't know. Let's make a note of these numbers, and maybe we'll have a look at the rest of the lighthouse, and then we'll just go back down there later and see what we have.
Okay, sure.
Okay.
Okay. So you guys are deciding to leave the mail room and continue on with the lighthouse?
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Yeah.
For now.
You start to climb the stairs once more, and you climb for quite a bit again. This lighthouse, again, is like deceptively tall inside, but also deceptively small. And it doesn't seem like they had like a floor for every place that they could have a floor. So it's quite some time before you reach what you think is like the top of the building, because you've walked for quite a bit. And you are now, you come upon a room that looks like this. Hako, this room is very familiar to you.
Oh boy.
Looks quite like the one that was in your dream. But it is a little brighter now that it is daytime, and I think you can't see it, but like the light coming out of here is basically the light of the thing that like makes the light in the lighthouse, as well as some like daytime. Like so if you were to go up one more floor, it would basically be like the light room. And you guys are here. If you were to put your, I'll put your little characters, or put your little guys down so they can see the room. But yeah, this looks to be a medical ward of some sort. The room is old and a little bit musty. There are a couple of beds in here, a couple of pans, and some supplies, but everything looks kind of old, actually. Very well worn.
Oh. I did not know they would have a medical ward in a lighthouse. This is a little strange, right? Like, normally lighthouses don't have something like this.
This one bit that's just over here.
Just the one bed. Is there anything that seems interesting in this room?
You can make me an investigation check. Okay. Oh, investigating. Very cool.
I'm gonna leave it to you guys.
So just Kevin and Merlin?
I'll roll. I'll roll.
Okay, very
investigation,
nice.
right?
Oh, very good. Alright, is that everybody? Huckle, are you gonna investigate or not?
Yes. Let's see. Will D&D Beyond work? Oh,
Yay!
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
All of you are like looking around. Do you want to tell me what it is that you're looking for in the room specifically? Like you can see it is a ward. So if you let me know what you want to focus on, I can like help explain what you see.
okay. Merlin is staring at this weirdly placed
It's
bed.
a little
It
bed.
is like between the two stairs for some reason.
Yeah, sure. So you see the bed, and this is the stairs that you actually like came like up out of. So you came out of these stairs. You were staring at that bed. It like looks like it got pushed into the corner, almost like somebody was barricading the stairs, and like that bed got bounced off. Because you see some sort of drag mark, like really really old drag marks in the floor.
Hmm.
Kevin is looking for a ledger or paperwork for the medical ward.
Like that one army person on Siren? Sure. Sure. Yeah, Kevin, you look around to try to see if there is some sort of like log, I suppose, of like who has been to the medical ward. And you find one like in the desk. You pull it out. What languages can you speak again? Sorry, I forgot.
Common, gnomish, and undercommon.
Okay, so you can read it because most of it is in common. There are some notes on the margins that are in a language that you do not understand, but the general gist of the ledger is that there are a couple names, and to you they seem to be mostly of Dwarvish origin. The top says that the attending medic was this name.
Do I recognize the language to be Dwarvish even though I cannot read it?
Yes, you recognize the runes.
Who spoke Dwarvish
Pass
again?
it to me.
Yeah,
Pass it
okay.
to me.
Even just kind of like, hello, Amani, can you help me out?
Oh, yeah, I guess she'll take it. She can read it, and she will, I guess, read it to you.
Sure.
This is the name that's at the top, in Dwarvish. The notes that you see on the side, Avani, are basically just like noting like patient conditions, but the notes are more like unlikely, likely, 50-50. And as you read, it's sort of like painting a grim picture of like how this medic probably thought like who was gonna make it and who wasn't. And at like the very bottom of the sort of logbook that you see, Kevin and Avani is like hovering and like reading it with you. There is a note at the bottom that says like that goes to the effect of Phallus, be willing, we will make it through the night, but I am not so sure. May the watch continue until all of these souls have either passed or awoken. And it seems to be just like a written prayer at the bottom.
Oh.
Something to note, I think, maybe Avani, with your 17 that you realize, this is dwarven, but it is very old. Like, the way the person writes, it's almost like your grandpa's cursive. Like, nobody writes this, like, fancily anymore, because a lot of people write shorthand or something like that. And no one speaks this, like, formally in their writing. It's like reading Dwarvish from, like a formal Dwarvish document from, like, 300 years ago. Like, it is quite older language.
Okay. She will mention that.
Oh.
I don't know if that means
Classical
this is a very old dwarfish, or if the sergeant
Okay.
Shard was old person.
Maybe this was just written a very long time ago.
Wait, so the
Do
you said
we-
the log ends with like something happening, like kind of like puts everyone at risk.
Sorry, no, the, like, notes that they were writing on the side were basically them trying to gauge, like, this person might make it, this person probably won't make it, this person probably will make it. Like, they're the personal notes. And then
Does it note like anything about like what exactly happened to them? Like why are they all injured?
I think you can all surmise that, like, they were hiding out here, or they were, like, recovering here from something, and that they wanted to make it through the night. So there must have been some sort of event, but there's no, like, direct saying there that, like, well, this is the event that was happening to us, and hopefully we survive. Like, it is more of, like, a passing, like, note of what happened.
Any indication of dates maybe that
Of what?
dates or like maybe if we knew like when it was happening we might know what like significant thing happened at that time.
Yeah, actually, you got a 17. On the top of the, like, the log, the officers usually will put the date. It is, strangely enough, dated a couple of 100 years back. To be, I think, in the, like, second month of spring in, like around 300 years ago. But the location, there's no, like, there's like a section for the location, but as you read it, the location is not here. It is like a place that sounds unfamiliar to you, but it is not like, it doesn't sound like anywhere in Lower Orchard.
Okay, well I guess she will tell them the date and the location that is written there.
Okay.
Does it ring a bell to anybody?
Does it?
I don't think any of you are from that part of the world, so I guess not to anybody now.
Can we still roll history though?
Yeah, you can roll history. I think it'll be difficult, but you can try.
Okay.
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 Okay, old
Checks
man.
out actually.
The
Perfect.
only person
Yeah.
who could feasibly know this is Merlin, who has actually. You're right. I should have let Merlin roll the first time because Merlin is the only person I think closest to this. Merlin, you know very well. This is on the eastern coast, off of Asbria. This location, you may have learned it in school as like the final stronghold of actually, yeah, you have learned this as like the final location of like a stronghold of this there was a war over like a mithril mine on the like off the coast of Asbria between the Drero kingdom that had always lived there and had mined, and they were known for being like, oddly enough, seafaring Dweros, and people there are very familiar with this tale because this is part of like how the current people in Asbria, like the people in power, came to power, is they defeated this kingdom and basically took all their mithril and built their empire off of it. And so almost no traces of that Barbarian kingdom exist, aside from their last stronghold, which is a lighthouse that is, to your knowledge, from like your history check, like that place is basically in ruins. You've never been there yourself, of course, but like there was like this date sticks out to you and the situation. Whoever wants to, I think, can make me a religion check as well, if you'd like.
Okay.
Damn.
Oh man, pulling through again.
Go Merlin.
Merlin's eyes are
Go
open.
for it.
Yeah, just like on the note of like this being like the last stand and like the dwarves like being here and this lighthouse. You remember, Merlin, that like one of the origin, like, you know, how all of like the deities in the like the pantheon of the coil, they become deities because they have done something that is like worthy of being like deified, and they have sort of like exceeded their limits as like a mortal being. One of the stories, and there are many for each of the gods, but one of the stories that you remember is that the lingering was actually part of the Dwaro's last stand and was how they were able to hold off for so long. And some say that they were one of the final holdouts within the lighthouse before everything sort of fell apart, and that was like one way that they ascended into godhood. But that is like something that like just comes to mind as you were in so it seems to be like a very similar like location, but again, all of that is on the east coast of the continent, very far away from where you are now. So
Do you think maybe that they made like a replica of that
Maybe.
place for this?
That explains the
For the
fake
laurels?
bones.
That explains
Yeah.
the fake bones.
That would explain the fake bones, yeah.
Oh, maybe. I think sounds pretty likely.
Because as Merlin's basically TLDRing the story, she's just like, maybe they made a replica for the laurels.
Okay, interesting.
Well, did anyone find any more clues for the chest?
Yeah, do we see any other numbers, anything?
nope, it's just a ward with beds and like stuff.
Medical supplies?
Yeah.
Maybe.
They're like as you like touch the medical supplies, they're like also fake. They're like crafted out
Oh
of
my
like
god.
driftwood.
It really is
Oh.
like the museum of replicas, yeah.
The bed stains that like are supposed to be like, it doesn't smell like blood in here because the bed stains are like very long
Fake.
dried and it's mostly dust. Yeah, it's fake. Seems to be dye.
They're all props.
Okay. Well, then there's nothing else left here, I suppose.
Yeah, maybe any other floors?
I think no. Like I said, this is the sort of the top of the lighthouse. You've come
Okay.
to if you go up one more, it's just like the light itself, which is like this magically operated orb that like spins around constantly. It's kind of blinding. There's nothing much else up there except for a nice view
I guess
of the island.
Back down to the chest?
Like I
Sure.
said, the numbers. How do you write 900 in Dwarvish?
It'd be 9 and an accent, right?
Yeah, 9 and an accent.
But we
Is there
can't
an
put
accent
accents in.
on the lock combination?
There's no accent on the lock combination, no.
Yeah, I think that's where like we just don't get it, I think.
We can try to put the rest in, And for
Okay.
that one figure we don't know, we can,
Mhm.
you know,
We just
we'll trial and error it.
Gotcha the hell out of it.
Yeah, just like try from like 1 to 9 and see which one
Yeah,
fits.
like
True.
brute force the.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Unless we add the numbers.
I don't know. I think there must be like a logic behind like, how to put the numbers together. I just don't know what it is. Maybe we should go have a better look at the chest. Maybe there's a hidden apostrophe somewhere.
Let me draw the chest out. This might help. I don't know why this would help. But yeah, it looks like a normal chest.
Yeah.
On.
How should we arrange the numbers anyway? Because there's like a whole bunch of them, right, you guys? What are tons? Are those like kilograms?
No, I think it's.
What is a ton?
Oh wait, yeah, I see unit of measurement. I think
Yeah, it's a kg, right? Just 1,000 kg.
ton
What's
is
a
no,
gallon?
it's not a kg.
Yeah,
Ton
it's
is a lot more
1,000
than a
kg.
Yeah.
Gallons is for liquids, right?
I think it's like 2.5 liters.
That's what. Yeah, that's liters. Okay. What's bales? What is a bale?
It's like how you count hays or like.
Oh, so
grain.
it's just okay.
like a
this is just a
bundle.
unit. Yeah, this is just
Yeah.
a
Yeah,
unit
it's
of
like a
hay.
bundle.
Okay.
I don't know exactly how it weighs, but it's a bundle of oats.
Yeah. So it's basically just one unit. Okay.
Mm.
That makes it a bit easier. Interesting.
Okay.
How should we group the?
This is my dumb way.
Is there any indication on the was there any indication like on when we found the when we found those records, like were there any dates to them? Were they in a specific order?
Nope. They seem to be
Okay.
from different dates, and again, that's the lines are where you pretend there's like a number, like thing you can put in there.
Oh, but is there any ornaments on the box itself that might give us clue
Yeah.
to where to put the numbers?
Yeah.
Let me just remind you, this is the order that, like, when people were like sending stuff back and forth, they always send it in this order. There is no other order
Yeah,
that it comes in.
like basically this
Okay.
specific order. We just have to translate this like onto the chest. I think.
Okay.
While everyone is brainstorming, can I put in this number I put on the
Yeah.
top and try to go from for the underscore part? I just go
Nothing,
from 1
right?
to 9.
Turning. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
Does
keep
anything
turning till it
happen?
clicks.
Yeah.
Just the
I
second
put,
one
like,
just gets
one
spun around.
tries to open, 2 tries to open, etc.
Yeah.
Wait, so you put 9 for the first one and then blank for the second, and then
Yeah.
5, 2, 6, 3, and then 1, 2.
4, 6,
Nothing.
Oh wait,
yeah.
nothing happens.
Nothing happens when you put that order in. No.
Okay.
2.
And for the blank, I am just rotating from like 1 to 9, and nothing happens.
Nothing happens.
Through that.
No.
Okay. Just double
Okay.
checking.
So there's no.
It-
Yeah, no. Nothing happens.
Is Dwarvish like read backwards or something? No, right? It's normal, right?
No. It's normal. How you write, I'll just give you a hint, I guess. How you write a 100 in Dwarvish is you put a line above the number.
Aligned above the number.
So 9 equals 9, and 900 would be 9 with a line above it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
900 equals 9.
Yeah.
Oh.
9.
So it's just 9.
Okay.
Wait, how many figures is that? 1, 2, 3,
Wait,
4,
if
5.
there's like
All the 7 numbers.
is there any way to put a line on top of the 9?
Draw it
Like
manually.
we squint.
That
Wait,
was
what
still
if-
just 7 figures though.
What if
Yeah.
I don't know, what if we leave the first spot blank?
First spot
It's like
blank,
the line.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah, as
we
like
could
the line.
try that.
And then move all the numbers over.
Is blank an option?
Yeah.
Oh, it is?
Well, if blank is an
Oh.
option, then yeah, we'll try that.
Okay, then it's blank 9 5 tree, and then the back part is still the same.
How did you get
5, 4, 6, 3, 1, 2.
Nope.
So
Wait, why 953?
Oh, sorry, 5 4.
So it'd be like, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Nothing happens.
Put the blank at the end.
So you, I'll take it back. Not that nothing happens. When you, put the 9 into place, it clicks into place, and then you put the, 5 into place, and it clicks into place, but everything after
Okay.
that does not click.
Okay.
Like, on which attempt?
The first one.
Like, the 9 underscore or the,
Underscore 9.
9?
That's the first
Underscore 9?
So underscore 9 is the first one.
one. Yes.
Okay, underscore
then,
9 is confirmed, right?
And to 5. So, like, underscore 95 is
So
correct.
we basically got it. Like 3 numbers is correct.
I mean, if we're not going horizontal, why not go vertical?
Yeah, like 9, 5,
Oh.
6, maybe.
Okay.
Okay, as
Do we
Hako
try
is
6?
putting in the numbers, they start clicking into place, and you hear like a whirring mechanism, and the chest like clicks open, and the inside of the chest you see on underneath the lid, it said there's like a little note that says like in Dwarvish, and it is in that like same old hand and like language that you saw in the ward above Avani, that like in memoriam of a kingdom that will return, and the bottom of the chest you see a red gem and 3 blue gems.
Oh.
Okay.
There we go. Puzzle solved.
Yay.
Yay.
That was 1 red
Nice.
gem and 3 blue gems?
Yeah, 1 red gem and 3 blue gems. I will update your legend.
1 red and 3 blue.
5 and then 6, 7, 8, 9. You have 9 blue gems now.
Okay. Okay, 1 red and 3 blue gems at the bottom. Okay.
Having clapping. Good job.
I don't know what just happened, but yay.
Yay.
Yay. I think let me calculate this. So plus 21. Okay. Oops.
Sachet stuff.
Oops.
Oh.
That thing happened.
Oh.
Okay, you guys have 73 points now. Whee!
Yay.
Yeah, and that's that.
Nice.
Yeah, that's all for today. You were, yeah, the numbers, like, they're written, Hako got it, they're supposed to be vertical.
Oh yeah, vertical reading instead of horizontal.
Yeah,
right?
because, like, they're put in a list.
I see.
Yeah, and then, like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be real with you guys, I just made the answer easier, because I don't think you were ever gonna get there. But
That's true.
you were supposed to...
Should I be 9561 underscore 432?
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
But like the actual answer was like 9561 and then 9432, and then you write, and then you were supposed to carve yourself a line on top of both 9s. That's it.
Right.
Yeah.
We had to physically do it, right? Just
Dude,
what if we just?
But I don't think we're ever gonna get there, and we're like 30 minutes over time. So I was like, we'll just end it. I will not give number puzzles in the future. Noted.
Okay.
We're very bad with the math.
No, don't give me number puzzle because I'll overthink it. So
Yeah.
It's okay. I mean, I hope
Oh,
aside from
okay.
the number puzzles that you had a fun time today. So
Yeah.
Yay.
fun time in the tower.
Well,
Yeah. Congratulations. Career change, new gains.
Well,
Where are we headed
okay.
after this?
how many more days do we have left of the coil? I mean,
Actually-
the laurel.
Yeah.
Actually,
How
let me
many
say
days left?
this.
Yeah.
Let me say this before we like end. So like
Uh-huh.
you guys open the chest, it clicks open, you get those gems, and you're like, wee, yay, yay. At this point, you took like half a day to sort through all of the like writing in the second floor because there is like hundreds and thousands of pieces of writing, and thank God you've sorted through it. But like it's sort of midday by the time you leave the tower. As you leave, you see there is a another courier waiting outside for you. Another one of those jogging, jorts wearing bald monks. And he like tips his head to you. He's just like, "Howdy, participants. Just wanted to give you the 4-day warning. That the final game will be happening soon at the. You have to be gathering up soon. I just wanted to give you your warning, just because it's gonna take about 3 days to get there, and you're about 4 days left. So maybe want to start heading out.
Okay, back
Congratulations!
south.
Congratulations on finishing the lighthouse puzzle. Not many do it, so great job. Thought we closed this one, but I guess it's still open. Awesome. But yeah, see you down south. You know the way. It's just basically, and he like pulls out a map right there where you started. Across the little pond and over to the priory.
Got it.
Okay. Any questions for me?
So it begins in 3 days?
Begins in 4 days.
Okay, begins in 4 days, but it's a 3-day journey from where we are. Okay.
Just about, unless you know how to fly.
Right. All right. That's all from me, at least.
Okay.
No questions from the
Thank
rest
you.
of y'all? And then he like squints. He's just like, ain't one of you? Oh, ain't there a purple one?
Oh no, we had a bit of, what do you call it, participant count discrepancy when someone joined, and one of us decided to gracefully, bow out to even out the numbers.
Oh.
So we're, back to normal head count.
Oh, okay.
That should not be a problem, yeah?
Yeah, no, I will have to note this with the event organizers, but I think that's no problem. It's too bad about the bow out, but good to know. If I could just get your registration here, and then like walks up to Hako as if they know like this is not the one that was supposed to be in your group. Can I get your name and registration and your paperwork, please?
They just kind of look at them like, Hako.
Alright.
And they got their pockets like, am I supposed to have papers?
You know what? That's a fair enough question. We let all sorts in here. Hako it is. Okay, we'll get you registered up and make sure you're on the right team. And, yeah, see you in 3 days. Any other questions?
Kevin tried to like ask if do we get to know what the final round is, like final like what we'll be encountering.
Sure, Kevin, ask it to me instead of telling me that Kevin will ask.
Oh. Huh?
Just ask.
Just ask me.
Yes.
You don't need
Oh, okay, yeah. Kevin is asking.
No, say it's Kevin. Do it. I'm begging you.
Say that's Kevin.
I'm begging you. Please.
Say
I'm
it
so
as-
confused. What is going on?
Okay, can you like ask the
Say it
question?
in character.
but as
Oh.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
I want you guys to roleplay more. Let's do it. Come on.
Oh, I see. Okay. Now I'm put in the spot. I don't know what to say. Okay, Kevin's just kind of like, then just ask. Yeah, do we get to know what to expect when we get to the location?
Well, yeah, I think my colleague told you earlier that it will be a lottery of some sorts. So you can, gamble away your points. You guys have tickets, don't you?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we do.
Yeah, so...
Oh.
Is there a way to earn more of these tickets, by the way?
Well, sure, you can take them from your fellow contestants. It just gives you...
So that is how it works. I see.
Yeah, or you can, I don't know, maybe you'll win a couple on the way down. Who knows? And he, winks.
Okay.
Okay.
And
Alright,
Merlin asks,
interesting. Yes.
does he have bread?
bread.
bread
Bread? Who's bread?
or the panini.
Oh, bread. I thought you.
Yeah, panini bread specifically.
You want? Are you hungry? Are you starving? What's happening?
Yeah, kinda.
Oh.
We just haven't had like the chance to come across a bakery in a while. This is not a lie. It's been a long time.
Oh. Oh yeah. I got a couple of. I passed by Monster Town on the way up here, so I got a couple of Sonya's special cheese loaves. You want some?
Yeah.
Sure.
She hands you a couple of very familiar and still slightly warm loaves of
Nice.
cheese bread.
Thank
Nice.
you.
No
Nice.
problem. Well, I gotta be on my way to inform the other contestants in the area. So, unless there's anything else you want from me, good luck, and I'll see you down there. Bye bye.
Yeah, I think that's all. Does anybody else have anything you want to ask this guy?
No. Bye.
Okay.
Okay.
My personal question this time. It's not about you, but so is the head monk of the monastery single?
What? What? I think. Whoa. Boonders.
Oh.
You know, I heard. Well, he wasn't up until recently, but head monk's been going through a bit of a rough patch. You know.
Right.
Uh,
Yeah.
Can
Right.
fix it, don't worry.
Wait, what?
Okay.
Why are you so what? You interested in him or something?
No. I think it would be better both for him and for your general status of employment if his family stuff was stable, right?
What?
Because when we started this whole Laurels thing, I heard there was a bit of a, internal family issue.
Oh,
I'm
man.
glad things just seem to be calming down a bit.
Yeah, actually, he's been meeting with they picked up some guy over in Thriceburg, some incident, and I think we're interrogating those involved, and one of them stuck
Right.
around, and he's been
Okay.
hanging around the head monk quite a bit. You know that fella?
Well, we crossed paths with him at some point.
You
in,
think he's a good
across like
guy?
one of the quests. So, I was just curious like how things are going with your,
Ah.
organization.
Now they talk a lot. They take a lot of tea together. You think he's a good guy? He kind of gives off guy loser vibes, if you ask me. But
Maybe
I mean,
look, like between you and me, I think that's the trending thing these days.
It's
So,
trending?
it's not that
Whoa.
bad.
I think you're right. Actually, yeah. Some of our biggest clips are, and he like kind of trails off, and he like looks at Kevin sideways. He's like, yeah. Alright, don't worry about it. I think I know what you mean. Yeah. Cool.
I not knowingly. That's great. Well, I won't hold you back on your work. I'm sure you have like other teams to get to.
Yeah,
Thanks
of
for your time.
course. Yeah, thanks for chatting. All right, I'll see you down there. And you see him; he starts to jog at like a very brisk pace away. And like you guys are on the bridge, you see him like jog past all of the ballistas still try to shoot him. He like expertly just like barrel rolls, dodges, like does the splits
Dang.
Wow.
mid-air, like makes it to the other side, no problem. And he continues to jog on, and then you see his shiny bald head disappear into the distance. And that's where we're end today. Yeah.
It's a
Yeah.
monk. Those monks kind of crazy, not gonna lie.
These
Yeah,
monks know what's
yeah.
up.
Wait, does this mean that on our way to return we have to roll again to avoid the traps?
Maybe.
Life is pretty hard.
Life is hard. Yeah, no wonder
Okay.
you guys got big prizes for this place, because it's hard to get in, and it's confusing once you're in there.
It's hard to get out, I assume. But great stuff. Kevin's famous.
Okay.
Yes.
What?
Yeah,
On, on Coil too, but
maybe,
yeah.
maybe we learn some tricks from the monk running past.
Maybe you do.
We now have a shining example of how you do this.
Yeah, just do the splits midair and you'll be fine.
Yeah. Cartwheel midair, totally normal. Good lord.
Cartwheel, barrel roll, split mid-air out of there.
Yes.
I'm just swim.
Yeah.
This is what the +5 acrobatics for, right?
Yes.
Probably has like +15. But yeah,
Hell.
good stuff this session. Thank you for running.
Good job, everybody.
Yeah.
See you next
Thank you for
week. Bye.
running.
Welcome back,
Nice
Mina.
next
See
week.
you. Bye.
Yes. Are we
Yeah,
playing
are we
next week?
Are we what?
Are we playing next